Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Pick a Side podcast. My name is Joel Moran and I'm here with River Brown, Andrew Velez, and Mr. Joel Dells. And it's now episode 534.
They're flying by, man.
And in this episode, we're going to talk about the AFC and NFC playoff race. We're going to today make our predictions and plant our flags on which teams we believe are going to have the final playoff spots in each conference. And then talk about the biggest storylines of NFL week 14 it is, right? It is week 14, right?
Yes,
week
sir.
14.
Yep.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Flying.
Season is over for them. It looks
Probably.
like they have very little chance to make the playoffs. We also are going to talk about Shedeur Sanders' excellent debut that he had and much more. How are you guys doing today?
I actually thought about wearing my Browns jersey on the pod today. The only reason I didn't change the uniform at this point is because we're on a 10-game heater. Why would I change anything? 10-game heater.
Yeah.
The dynasty's over. Kelsey's washed.
Here we go.
Mahomes,
Big play.
Mahomes loves turning the ball over. I'm living life. Yesterday was one of the best days I had watching football. Fantasy was hitting. I started Shedeur Sanders in a do or die situation, and he got me 40 points. We've been day one Shedeur fans. We've been day one Christian Watson fans. That was amazing. Fantasy was peak yesterday. But the Broncos had maybe their easiest win of the season yesterday, too. I was just on top of the world. I'm feeling great. And then on top of it, Caleb Williams gagged.
He did gag.
The guy who's supposed to be like the generational quarterback, the best prospect maybe ever, Mr. Mahomes light.
You tagged him with that.
He gagged it? He gagged it?
Yeah.
I know you were upset.
I was rooting for the Bears down the stretch for sure.
I kind of was too, to be honest with you.
I kind of was too. I mean, they were making the last drive. They were making awesome plays. Caleb getting out of the pocket. They were running the ball well. And yeah, man, the last play sucked.
That was a bad play.
I did think when I first rewatched it that if he just ran straight to the sideline, he could have got there. I still think he could have. Caleb is usually the fastest player on the field whenever he's playing. So it felt like if he just made a beeline for the first down marker, he could have got there. Of course, he had the touchdown open too, but he just threw it late. Got picked, and that was the game. But the Bears, we're going to talk about the Bears later, but they showed no, they're not like Super Bowl
100%.
contenders, but they're here. You know what I mean? Like, this is a team that they have a tough schedule to finish the season, but they can compete with, I think, anybody.
They fought, and their rush offense was incredible. It just seems to happen every single season, whether it's NBA or NFL. I find one team that a fan base forces me to hate.
Okay.
And I know for a fact I have done myself no service.
I was going to say, I don't know if I can blame Bears
I agree.
fans.
I agree with you.
Yeah, no, it's not forced.
100% agree with you. 9 out of 10 times it is my doing as well, but they take it to another level. And I think Minnesota, the one that comes to mind is Minnesota with the Lakers and the Timberwolves, because Timberwolves and we had a cute little rivalry back and forth, but it was always respectful. There was always mutual respect there. Here, it seems like there's no respect whatsoever because nobody respects Bo Nix. But I think if there's anybody who should respect Bo Nix, it's Bears fans, because Caleb Williams hasn't been the perfect player that all Bears fans thought he would be. I'll say this. I get it. The Bears fans haven't had much to cheer about recently. So I can get being all in on your quarterback. I'm not here to rain in your parade. You guys were the 1 seed, and now you're not. You're the 7th. That's a bummer. But you guys have been playing so well. I got to give flowers, but there's just a certain fan base. There's a certain part of that fan base that now I just want the worst for that franchise.
So December 8th, 2025, you're putting your stamp on it that
I hate them.
Bo Nix is a better player than Caleb Williams.
He's been playing better than him.
Is he going to be better long term? You would say
That I don't
long
know.
term.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
You respect that answer.
Who should be better?
Pick a
Who
side.
should? I'm always going to choose my brother Bo Nix. It doesn't matter. Bo Nix is my quarterback.
So?
That is my franchise. We go as far as he goes, clearly. If he gets, please God, I'm just saying this as an example. God forbid he goes down. Season's done. We're cooked.
Yeah, of course.
We go as far
Who's
as he
your backup?
goes. So I'll ride with my brother to the fucking
God.
sun
Stidham?
don't shine.
Who's your backup?
Stidham.
Stidham?
Shout out to Stidham.
Shout out to him, no doubt. Nevertheless, yesterday was great. I couldn't complain, not even at all. Dolphins, 4 straight.
Bullshit, man.
They're 6-7 now, with hopes of 10-7 still being alive. Could end next week. Tough matchup versus Pittsburgh.
It's really
Pittsburgh.
interesting
But we're
how
kind of riding.
The Dolphins started winning when they went away from their quarterback. When they started to run the football, they found a way to win.
The defense been playing better too. In the beginning of the year, it was pretty poor.
Finally, Tua doesn't have to do everything.
No,
it's awesome.
They've been playing. Yeah, Dolphins been playing.
It's awesome. I can't ask for more than
Please
that.
don't do
Smoke
anything.
the Jets.
Please don't throw into triple coverage.
I mean, when he was asked to do something, he was doing a pretty good job of it. Jets.
How long ago?
Jets. No, I'm saying against the Jets.
Oh. Did he do anything? I didn't watch the Jets.
No, he
game.
really
I didn't watch
didn't
the
do.
game.
No,
There's a couple games I didn't watch this
I didn't watch the
weekend.
game.
I didn't watch the Broncos and Raiders game for obvious reasons.
it was an ass kick.
Just a locked into the Packers and Bears full
Amazing
screen.
game.
Well, yeah, the 4 o'clock games.
Yeah.
That was the only game. That
Even
was
Rams
worthwhile.
Cardinals
Really?
didn't pay much attention to.
I was locked in on that.
I was
They
just
lost by-
all
Dude, you
in
gotta
on the
do the
Packers
four
Bears.
box.
I was gonna say I had
No.
the 3 games up. Audio was on the Bears game.
I do the
But that's
four
'cause I had a
box
little bet on for
if
the
there's multiple
Rams
games I'm
game more than
interested
It's
in.
anything.
hard for me to do the 4 box. Like, I can't focus on.
That's how I feel
anyone.
about basketball. I
Yeah.
can't do fucking 4 games.
The basketball one is
Basketball
tough.
is worse. It's
impossible.
nonstop motion.
Just back and
I
forth.
don't know how people do it.
Basketball, what I do is the one I'm not paying too much attention to. That's where I have the loud
volume
the
on?
volume on, yeah. And I let the commentators tell me about that one. Then I watch this one in silence.
I'll tell you what, Riv. Very few times, and like I hear something from you, I'm just like,
That was smart.
wow, that's actually genius. That was brilliant.
type shit. You know,
So you're watching just 2 at a time for basketball usually?
it's hard for me to watch 4.
Yeah.
It really is.
Can I apologize to you, Riv?
Huh? What?
That was so rude.
Yeah, he's right though.
But I usually try
Say a
to
lot
do 2
of
out of.
stupid
You know,
shit.
I have a shit of fandoms, so I
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
yeah,
watch
shit ton of fandoms.
a lot of games. You know, but certain teams I just like, yo, bro, they nice. I don't
On a
go
good
watch
day,
them.
they kind of all play each other. You know, hopefully.
Hopefully I get those. When I
Right.
get those,
They all
it's
play
like
each other?
boom. Like, all right, I can just put 2 up. But sometimes they don't. And then the Warriors play at 10:30.
Yeah.
Detroit and them they play at like 7.
Warriors been
7:30.
playing decent ball recently, man.
Yeah, Steph's not playing. Them shits don't matter to me.
You're not a Pat Brown guy? What's his name? I'm sorry,
Pat
Pat
Spencer?
Spencer? Pat Bryant's Bronco.
Yeah.
So who's your team if Steph is not playing like
Detroit.
Detroit.
So you
I was
don't
gonna
ha-
say
So you don't have a team
Whoa,
in
I
NBA.
have
you
multiple.
don't have a team.
I have multiple.
Well, you have
Like
players.
a team.
You have players
They're
you root for
players.
the
They're players,
teams they
yeah.
play for, but like if Cade wasn't playing tonight, you wouldn't care about.
No,
that,
I'd still watch.
So are they like your number one team?
I think so. I think like Warriors I watch the most, obviously, when Steph's playing. When he's playing, there's nobody that's gonna get on the screen before him. But I think when he's not playing, like even in Detroit games, I'll still watch if Cade's not playing. So I think that's the team I'm more gravitating
fun.
to. Yeah, so I would say probably like them. Like if Steph retires, they was gonna be my next up anyways. And plus, I have more guys over there anyway. So I love Detroit though.
I feel like watching multiple games at once is the personification of the analogy jack of all trades, master of
Master
none.
of none.
Just feel like you can't really lock in on any game if your
It's hard.
attention is divided everywhere. If I want to at least have like a surface level knowledge of what's going on in each game, I will just watch Red Zone and just have that full screen.
Yeah. It's
For the most
tough
part.
because
That is
especially
one of my
especially
biases.
for the 1 o'clock games, I can't just watch one game. I can't, and I don't want to just watch Red Zone because there's usually at least one, if not 2 or 3 games I want to watch everything of. So usually the 1 o'clock slate, there's not 3 games I'm really interested in. So the Jets will take one of them. But this week that wasn't the case because like Jags Colts I need to watch, Ravens Steelers I need to watch. And there was one other really good 1 o'clock
Yeah,
game. this
Bengals
week.
Bills.
Bengals Bills. All 3 of those.
That
I'm
was
like,
really
I
good.
need to watch this, and I need to have Red Zone on because I need to see what's going on in the rest of the league. So I was just this week didn't watch the Jets, and
That
I'm
is
glad I did.
that is the formula. You have the one red zone box, so you get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And you have your 3 games that you're interested in.
Yeah.
That's the go-to. And the 4 o'clock games, if you're lucky, all of them are on. There's just 4 of them. You could just have 4 of them on at the
And
same
usually
time.
just there's only one good one. More often than not, it's usually one.
You're
good
not
one,
even lying.
and a couple that no one
Broncos
cares about.
usually play at 4 o'clock, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of lit. So
Yeah, that
like,
is
usually
nice.
I get a full game.
Yeah, 'cause you
Shout
get to
out to
lock in.
Mountain Time.
For real. You know, I actually thought about that not too long ago. I wish that I lived where the Broncos played, obviously, because I can imagine how awesome it would be. Unfortunately, we live in an area where the Giants
It
and
would
Jets
start at
both are mid.
12 o'clock or 1
Yeah,
exactly.
no, for sure. But I say that more so like our friend Vaughn has season tickets to the Giants.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I know for a fact if I lived in Denver, I probably would do the same thing just for the environment alone. Being around a bunch of Broncos, like that must be so much fun. It sucks that I can't do that here, but again, Giants and Jets fans, not much to.
I'm not getting season tickets
I
to
was
the
gonna
Jets
say,
anytime
like,
soon.
why would you
It's
do
just
that?
too cold to be out there, and the environment isn't exciting enough for me to want to go and,
And for
be
what
out
we
there in the
do,
cold.
I can't go to a Jets game at 1 o'clock because
No.
I'm gonna miss all the 1 o'clock games. I'm gonna miss half the 4 o'clock games.
It's also the traffic at MetLife is
terrible.
awful. You're going to be stuck there for a long time. watching the game yesterday, the Packers and Bears, I just really wish that I went to that game instead of the Eagles one.
Yeah,
Because there was more stakes involved in the Bears game. You know, it was actually for the division crown, number one, at least in a moment, because we play them again in 2 weeks. But it was an awesome game. Game-winning interception, Keyshawn Nixon. And watching the end zone angle back of it, it definitely looked like from the broadcast version and like the wide angle.
He had space to make the throw.
Yeah, Cole Kmet was
It
open.
looked like DJ Moore was
But
open.
when you look at the end zone angle, Keyshawn Nixon closed up that space so fast that I don't even think that throw was open.
That was the
unless
same play they
he would
ran
have
on
to throw
us.
it
they did.
right when he flipped his hips and
Yeah.
got up. He would have to do it right
And that
away.
wasn't his first read. He had to go to Swift and then go to Komet. So at that point, he just threw it up there. But, you know, he layered it and too much
Just,
air on the
yeah,
ball. I let
underthrew it.
Keyshawn Nixon jump on it. But what a play from him.
I just think you got to give yourself another chance. Like taking the home run shot there, I get it. You thought
fourth
you
down.
saw him. It was
I
fourth?
thought it was third.
It was fourth down, right?
Was it third? Was it fourth? I thought it was third.
I'm like 95% sure it was fourth
I
down.
believe you. You're a smart guy.
I believe you too.
I just thought
I
it was
believe that
third.
Caleb Williams is a smart quarterback. So I think that's something he would do on fourth down.
I'm almost positive.
Hopefully he'd do that on fourth down, right?
Because yeah, if it was third down or something, but no,
Making
It
me
was fourth
count.
and one.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess. Is that the play though? I don't know. Even still, fourth and one, I'm still standing on by what I say. I don't know if that's the move.
It's coming back.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Especially because the rush offense was so effective. Maybe it's like, oh, they're sitting on that. It was so dominant. Why not just run it one more time?
I needed that, actually.
What?
That
pick?
interception.
No, it's coming back. We jumped.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what fantasy football does to you. You know, you root for multiple things happening.
Yeah, it's the best.
rooting
Yeah,
for an
dude.
Eagles interception.
I'm
you need
rooting for the
Chargers
Eagles
to win.
defense for the Chargers to win. Like,
It's just impossible.
yeah, what the hell? I don't know. The outcome I'd be happiest with is my fantasy football season being alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
That's what I'd
dog
be
shit
happy
pass. I don't know who he was throwing to.
Yeah, but
Man.
Justin
I don't know.
Herbert's playing with a bad hand.
I don't know if it's just me, and this probably happens
If
every
Herbert
season.
had a healthy hand,
But this season to me feels like different in terms of like, you know how every season has like their own seasons. To me, this feels like that year where I just think of the AFC South where really, bro.
I'm sorry.
Anyhow.
It's usually it's usually off.
Okay. Anyhow, we were talking about the AFC South.
I'm sorry.
A
And you know
division
what?
that your team's running right now. But I'm just thinking
If it was anybody else, I'd deeply be sorry for it. But because you were talking, I'm fine with
I'm
it.
just thinking how throughout the season so much has changed. The Colts get off to the super hot start. It looks like they're in the driver's seat to not win the division, but potentially get the 1 seed. You have the Jags beat the Chiefs, week 5, week 6. It feels like they're the new hotness. The Texans, what they start off? 0-4? What they
No,
start
no,
off?
the
It was like
the
they were
Texans-
2-5 at one point.
2-5?
They were 2-5 at one
Regardless,
point.
they were dead.
Yeah, they were awful.
They were terrible. They were dead.
Not a bad team, but just a lot of losses. Close
Yeah, one score games.
losses.
They played some tough opponents to start, and then like you look up and it's like, okay, now the season's winding down. Everything's kind of found its place where it should be probably.
You know what it is, Drew?
let's hear it.
Sometimes when your brother talks, you should listen. You know what I'm saying?
I agree
and I feel
wholeheartedly
like
with that sentiment.
I tried to tell you, man.
You did.
Don't count out these
Hey,
Texans.
I picked the Jags from the division, brother.
We on your ass. Just know we on
Hey
your
man,
ass.
listen. If Daniel Jones never got hurt, I think we know who would have won the division. That being said, let's go Houston. Let's go Houston.
Yeah, man. Who we beat last night?
You know, that Jaguars and Colts debate aged incredibly well for the Jaguars.
It did, and it was looking terrible.
They're
for
not
a while.
fraudulent. They're actually an underrated team. People aren't talking about the Jaguars. enough.
Brian Thomas looked really good yesterday too. which
Lord
was
knows
huge.
he did.
Jacoby
that
Myers,
excited me.
It's
great
cool.
Hey.
trade.
I respect
some
that trade
solid
without a doubt. He saved
defense, getting
seasons.
turnovers.
Trevor
Still.
Lawrence has looked really good the last 2 weeks.
He was really good yesterday.
Yeah.
He
It was
really
one of his
good.
best games.
I think you have to play well against defenses that we are cognitive that they aren't good. And when the Colts are as banged up and beat up as they are, division game, nevertheless, huge implications.
He made some big
They
throws,
played the
though.
Titans 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
You
last
have
week,
to
man.
finish. You have to eat the food that's in front of you, and he did. He was great.
The Jaguars, I feel like throughout the season, the middle part, losing Devin Lloyd was the biggest reason why they started to regress. I mean, one of the first plays of the opening drive for the Colts, Daniel Jones gets
Those are
picked
right
off.
to him, yeah.
You know, Daniel Jones, unfortunate that he got hurt. I think the
Yeah.
Colts were losing that game anyway. I even when he went down, he did make a crucial third down conversion
Clutch.
to Alec Pierce. The Jaguars felt like they were in complete control of the game. Like
it was early, but
it was early, but it felt like they had complete control.
Well,
they were shutting down
Daniel
JT.
Jones threw the pick right away. You're like, oh shit, like because Daniel Jones had been regressing and he was dealing with the injury, so it was a bit of a double whammy. But when he threw that pick, you're like, bro, the wheels are falling off here.
And then Riley Leonard comes in, and then JT fumbles.
Yeah,
Riley Leonard didn't look horrendous. He's also
awful.
banged up.
Because it was also kind of a blowout at that point too.
He didn't look horrendous considering that he's a third string.
When he came in, it wasn't a blowout, but by the end of it,
I mean, you're right.
sure.
I mean, he didn't get starter reps.
Considering that he's a third string, JT fumbled. He did what he could.
He probably
it was
hasn't got a
unfortunate.
starter reps all year.
No, he's not. He's been worth the practice squad a majority, honestly.
So now, we'll see him with starter reps.
And this is a crucial,
I don't even know if that's going to be true because he's hurt.
Yeah. And it's like no one's going to talk about it, but it's so crucial that Anthony Richardson is out right now. Because if he would have been healthy and playing,
this is chance.
He could have had a month to we can laugh about it, but he would have had a legit month to go into next season at least competing for the job. And it seems like he's not going to be out there all this year.
No, I mean, you got injured with a resistance band in the locker room.
Just insane, bro.
That broke a bone in your face at a point.
I think in his eye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is some of the most bizarre, unfortunate circumstances that I've seen.
Yeah, some people, the reporters that have been reported on the team, and even Pat McAfee said it, that it's pretty severe.
I'm not here joking about it. I was but I actually had to do some homework.
There was a reporter that was like,
good.
I saw Anthony Richardson's face. It's bad.
It's
not good. And who knows how that happened, if it was the fault of his own, if it was faulty equipment that ended up, happening and that accident ended up going on. But it's just unfortunate for Richardson.
It is. And the Colts do we have a Colts topic today?
We do have a Colts topic.
Oh, we do?
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
do.
was going to say, because we have a lot to talk to about the Colts in their future.
Let's talk about the AFC playoff picture right now.
Let's do it.
So, final prediction spots. I'll just go first and lay mine out there. I just went through everybody's remaining schedule and got their win total and their loss total. I think the Patriots are finishing with a 14-3 record.
So they don't lose another game.
They lose one more to Buffalo.
They're right. They're bye. You're right. Yeah.
I think they are going to be the number one seed in the AFC. I think Broncos are number 2 at 13-4. I think the Texans are number 3 at 12-5. They have the same record as the Jaguars, but the tiebreaker matters. The Texans are likely going to finish the year with a 5-1 division record, and they have a better conference record. So those tiebreakers are going to be a big reason why they're going to win the division. Number 4, Steelers, 9-8. I think they make it over Baltimore. They have an easier path to make it, and then they have the head-to-head that they just won on Sunday. And Aaron Rodgers played fantastic, by the way.
He was awesome.
Like the best game he's had this year.
DK
really
also
clutch.
probably the best game he had this year too.
He was really good. The Bills at number 5 at 12-5. 6 the Jaguars at 12-5. And the final spot, I have the Chargers at 10-7. And those are the 7 playoff spots I have right now.
I respect that list. I do have the Broncos 1. I have the Patriots 2. I do have Houston winning that division. They're the best defense in football.
They're not going to lose another game.
They're not. They're the best defense in football. And obviously, you guys know I love my Broncos. It's them, and honestly, there's a decent gap. That's how dominant they've been. They've shut down the league's best offenses week in, week out. It doesn't matter who they go up against. They've been incredible. A majority of their wins have been because their defense is just just an overwhelmingly great unit. I have them winning the division. I still think the Ravens can do it. Maybe it's the delusion in me. I don't know what it is about I just feel like I can't trust the rest of the season that Rodgers is going to stay healthy. Every week you're walking on eggshells wondering, is that hand going to hold up? The fact that he's out there gutting it out. One, it makes me feel this is his last ride. He wants to go out on his terms, and he's going to play through it no matter what. Credit to him. I mean, he's on some legendary shit right now, and he played an amazing game versus a Baltimore defense that had been trending up and trending in the right direction and on the road to go out there and play the way that he did. Credit where it's due. He was awesome. Next, I have the Jaguars finishing at that first wildcard spot. I have the Bills following. I get that the Bills won in a clutch fashion yesterday. I stand by what I said. I don't think that this is a great team. They're going to have a lot of wins because I don't think that their schedule is difficult by any means. My upset pick was the Bengals. I switched it last second. I thought that the Bengals with a chance to potentially steal the division from 2 underwhelming teams in the Steelers and the Ravens. The Bengals potentially do so, and they needed this one. They were excellent. The defense is the defense, and we've known that. Josh Allen knows that he can go out there and have himself a ball game, and he did. He was excellent. The main reason why they were able to come away with the W. But if he's not Superman, I don't think that they're this overwhelmingly great team. And a lot of people feel like if this isn't the Bills season to win the Super Bowl, then when? That's fine. But this isn't a team that's going to win the Super Bowl. And last, it depends on what happens in this game right now. It's the Chiefs or it's the Chargers. And looking at it, if the Chargers lose this game, I find it hard to find a game that they will win. They have the Eagles tonight, which right now it's a 7-3 game as we stand right now. They do have the Chiefs, but this is in Kansas City. They have the Cowboys in Dallas, which we know Dallas at home is a tough team. They have the Texans. I'm taking the Texans right now, especially with their banged up offensive line. And they have us to end the season.
They could beat the Cowboys.
That's in Denver. They can beat the Cowboys. I don't disagree. In Dallas, I heavily favor Dallas. Yeah. They're a different team at home. We know that.
There's one team that I think they're going to beat on their schedule. Week 18, Denver. Denver might not have nothing to play for at that point.
Yeah.
So I think
horrible throw.
I hit the floor, I think.
Denver at that point,
I hope it did.
They probably are playing their backups against the Chargers, so that's one gimme when they're going to have. If it wasn't for, you're right. Like I think it is between the Chargers and the Chiefs. I have a really tough time with the Chiefs winning.
They have to win out.
4 more games.
They have to win out.
They have
4 more games. They need to beat
because the Chargers have a better division and conference record.
The Chargers Broncos need to sweep them upcoming. Titans and Raiders, I think those are 2 gimme wins, so they'll be at 8. But it's that Chargers and Broncos matchup. I think the Colts are not winning another game this year. I think the Colts are done.
I mean, without a quarterback, it's hard. It's hard to.
The Seahawks, the 49ers. They have the Texans again.
Niners is winnable because the Niners rush defense is extremely susceptible due to all the injuries.
Or do they have the They might have the Jaguars, Texans.
The Colts have the Jaguars. They do have the Niners. They do have the Seahawks. Week 18 off the top of my knot. There you go. I mean, that's absolutely brutal.
It's a brutal schedule. I don't think they're winning another game. And the Ravens,
their schedule's
they
brutal.
have to win 3 games, and they play the Bengals, the Steelers, the Packers, the Patriots. And they have to win 3 of those 4.
The Ravens are cooked.
Yeah, I think they're done.
The Ravens are cooked. As much as I want to find them a way to get into the playoffs, they needed to beat the Steelers, and that game was so frustrating to watch. I mean, you could blame the offense, the defense, special teams, however you want to do it. There was someone to blame in every aspect. I thought the likely call at the end of the game was a touchdown.
It was bullshit, respectfully.
Yeah, it sucks. You had another play to Bateman, who had been wide open for a walk-in touchdown. It was a little ahead of him.
He dropped it.
He also probably could have made the catch. You had the bad Lamar interception. I mean, the Ravens started off the season so poor, 1-5, I believe, when Lamar comes back. You win a few games in a row against some really not great teams. But then the last couple of weeks, I mean, I think he was at the ground, hit the ground. But the last 2 weeks, division matchups against the Bengals, against the Steelers. You just have to find a way to win one of them. If you win one of them, you still have a decent chance to make the playoffs, and you lose both of them. And you just rattled off the schedule. You're playing some of the best teams in football, and you haven't looked like a good team for really the entire season. So the Ravens they have way too much to overcome. So they're out of my playoff bracket. But I have the same teams as you guys. I have the Pats, Broncos, Jags, and Steelers winning their division. Maybe that's where I differ. I still have the Jags win their division.
They have to win out.
They would have to win out, yeah. And it comes down to that Broncos game, or the Texans have to drop a game, one of the two, because they do have one game. They do have a 1-game lead so far, but I took them from the preseason, so I'm just going to hold on to hope. But even though odds do say the Texans should,
the Texans' schedule is just so easy. They have the Jets, the Raiders,
the Titans, I think,
the Cardinals, I think, coming up, and the Titans.
Oh no, sorry, no Titans. They have the Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, Colts.
All right. So
you're
no
playing
Jets, maybe.
The 3-10 Cardinals, the 2-10 Raiders. Comes down to that week 17 game against the Chargers. My 3 playoff teams, though, I think same as you guys: Texans, Bills, Chargers. That week, next week is right week 15, Chargers, Chiefs. That could be what decides it, because even though the Chargers are up 2 games on the Chiefs, their rest of season schedule is a lot difficult, like we've gone over. But the Chargers have them in division record and conference record, so they'll have a tiebreaker over KC. But KC, it's a little similar to Baltimore, where it's like, we can talk about the quarterback all we want. We can talk about what they've done in the past all we want. But how they're playing right now, the way they're playing right now, they're not playing like a good team. They're playing like an average team that, needs some heroics from their quarterback for them to get over the hump and win a game. And, as great as Mahomes has been, as great as Lamar has been, they're just not doing it right now.
It's interesting to me because I look at what's going on in Buffalo, and I do think that they've had easier go in terms of schedule comparatively to the Chiefs as well. But I also just think, what's the difference between these two teams?
Between
The
Bills
Bills
can
and the
run the ball.
Chiefs. That's it. You have James Cook, and that's a huge part. Do not get me
offensive
wrong.
line,
I'm
too.
not underselling it. The offensive line, yeah, but the offensive line hasn't been what it was last year for the Buffalo Bills. Yes, it's better than the Chiefs because I think the Chiefs are
Ravens.
obviously going through so many injuries. But both defenses are underwhelming. I think the Bills' defense is worse, as shockingly as that may be, because at least the Chiefs can stop some aspect of the game. The rush defense we know is really good. The difference comes down to James Cook and that being a huge part of the Bills' offensive scheme. But you still have Rashee Rice, who does have some pretty bad drops these last couple of weeks. I think I need to give some credit to the Bills when I look at these two situations where I think both teams are not what we are accustomed to seeing. They both have something bad about them. One team's just overcoming it right now. And I need to give credit to the Bills. Their schedule has been a little bit softer, but you have to play who's in front of you, and they handled their business unlike Kansas City. I understand. Houston's a tough matchup, especially when Wanya Morris goes down, and sending him love, sending him prayers, get well soon. And you come into this game and you're already banged up in the interior of your offensive line. No Jawan Taylor either. It was a tough matchup for you, but you are at home, backs against the wall, season on the line. I needed something out of the offense. Offense is nowhere near what it was to start this season. And also, there's also a look where we have to talk about Veach. Veach not making a move at the trade deadline, whether they want to admit it or not, ended the Chiefs season. Not trading for a running back, not trading for a defensive lineman, not trading for help in your secondary. It ended the Chiefs' chance of making a real playoff push. And we're seeing it over these last couple of weeks where they have underwhelmed.
Yeah, it's also the hole that Baltimore got themselves into. It's like you start off the season that poor. They were going up against some top teams, but I mean, Josh Allen, he beat Lamar this year, right? He just beat Burrow. Like some of these 50-50 games that the Ravens weren't winning, especially early in the year, beat Mahomes too. Like Josh Allen, to their credit, like when they were going up against these teams, they were like, man, why isn't it working out? It's like, well, Buffalo was winning those games, right? They did have some easier competition, sure, but when they went up against the top quarterbacks in the AFC, they were able to get it done.
100%.
Who's your playoffs predictions?
Shout out to
now,
Buffalo.
standings?
I also don't think they're that good of a team, but they're able to get these W's.
Yeah, you're on record calling them dog shit.
Yeah, no, they're really not that good.
Their defense, you could argue, is dog shit.
No, the defense is
Their
terrible.
offense, it's like it's Khalil Shakir and it's like James Cook, and it's like whatever. Like offensive line is good, but it really is underwhelming. I got Pats winning. The division winners, I have Pats, Broncos. I think the Texans could do it. I think they're on a run. I think right now they've got hot at the right time. I think CJ Stroud coming back has been good for them. He played well against the Colts. Kind of up and down against the Chiefs, but both quarterbacks really didn't play too well. But I do think this defense, which I've been saying all year, it's elite. They've kept them in every single game they've been in
100%.
all year. They have not
100%.
really been blown out. If they have been, it's maybe been one time. But this team is really good, man. Like, this team is really good. And I think you got to look at the Texans and think, this could be a run. You know, it's a team that teams don't want to see. And it's a team that's playing with, you know, kind of no expectations. You know, they kind of were 2-5 at one point. You know, they started racking off some wins with Davis Mills. Jaguars choked it against Davis Mills. We can't forget that.
Nuts.
One of those teams.
Haven't lost since then.
Haven't lost
That's
since
where
then.
the season turned around for them.
Davis Mills went 3-0. CJ's now 2-0. This team has brought a little bit of life into them. And they still have a pretty tough schedule. But I do think they end up pulling away, getting that division. That'd be 3 years in a row if they do it. So that's pretty dope.
Shout out to CJ, man.
Yeah, I still think the Ravens win a division. I just like honestly, whether you pick the Steelers or whether I have to see if this goes. Oh, okay, thank God. Whether you pick if the Steelers win it, if the Ravens win it, I think you're still underwhelmed by both teams. I really don't think whoever wins
First
it
round
matters.
exit?
Yeah, the Steelers, their quarterback situation, I think their offense a little bit lackluster. And then with the Ravens, Lamar just doesn't look the same.
It's killing me, Joel.
He just doesn't look
What
the
the
same.
fuck?
And if Lamar is not at
looks
that
like-
level,
yeah.
this team is complete. It really shows the breakdowns of how bad this team really is if Lamar is not at that same level. But I think that division kind of just, we thought that'd be the best, and we thought the AFC South would be the worst. They kind of flipped.
Yeah.
Now this division is kind of the
AFC
worst.
North
AFC
looks
South
weak
has
as
been,
shit, yeah.
you know, it's been incredible. And then so I got the Bills, Chargers, Jags coming in as some wild card teams. I think the Chargers. You mentioned their schedule.
It's brutal.
It is, but I still see this team as resilient. I still see this team as a team that could win a couple of those games, and all they have to do, I saw it. It was like the Chiefs need to go perfect, and the Chargers need to go like 2-3 in their next 5 games. And the Jaguars need to do. It's like a lot that for the Chargers to get in. It's a lot, and I think
to get in.
Yeah, the Chiefs to get in. I'm sorry, and I think for the Chargers and the Jags and the Bills and the Colts to completely botch it and the Chiefs to get in, like you only have the tiebreaker over the Colts. The Bills beat you. The Jaguars beat you. The Chargers beat you. So it's like you don't have these tiebreakers that you need down the stretch. At least with Houston, they have a good amount of tiebreakers. They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Bills. They are 1-1 with the Jags. They have the division record. They beat the Colts. So when you have these tiebreakers, it's huge because you get down to these stretches, you tie with other teams, then that can put you over teams like the Chiefs, the Ravens. They don't have these, these tiebreakers that you kind of need towards the end of the season. I think, you mentioned it. The Bills, like looking at the slate I have right now, Pats, Broncos, Texans, Ravens, Bills, Chargers, Jags. If I'm going into the playoffs and I'm in the locker room with every one of those teams outside of maybe the Ravens, because I don't think Lamar is going to get healthy this year, I'm looking at the slate and I'm like, shit, why can't we do it? If you look at the Pats, it's like we're number 1 seed. We'll completely get a bye. So we only need to win 2 games. You'll have home field advantage. You look at the Broncos. We have one of the best defenses in football. We've won them ugly games. Why can't we do it? You look at the Texans. We have the best defense in football. CJ has some playoff experience. Nico Collins looks like he's back to rare form. Why can't we do it? You look at Buffalo. Every time we're out of it, Josh Allen turns into Superman. We end up winning it. Why can't we do it? You look at the Chargers. Don't really have anything right now to say why can't we do it, don't have anything right now to say why can't we do it, but I'm definitely sure they're looking and thinking, Herbert, at some point you can play good in the playoffs, right? Like at some point, eventually
he's a great quarterback.
He's hurt right now
when
again,
will he?
so like, you know what I'm saying? When will he? Can it be this year?
Eventually
I don't know.
He's Embiid?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's healthier though. I feel like Embiid's
Is he? I feel like Herbert's banged up every year.
He is kind of banged up every year.
He plays, but he's banged up every year.
But
He's banged up right now.
Yeah, I mean he just got hurt.
He just plays through it.
Yeah.
Like
But
Embiid's a bigger
it's
dude.
a hand injury.
Yeah.
Well, again,
Not throwing.
ribs, ankle, hand. It's kind of a lot.
If we're talking about, you mentioned like Josh Allen earlier, I think Herbert,
It's the best in the world right now.
offensive infrastructure, easily the worst that he's dealt with this year. The offensive line is the worst in football.
Yeah.
He's getting pressured at an obscene rate every single week. They've had little to no run game for the most part. It's up and down. It's inconsistent. Sometimes they can have a good rushing day, but for the most part, it's not an
Vidal
aspect
goes
they can,
every other week. Have you looked at his game log?
Yes.
It's
It's
impressive.
inconsistent. And Herbert has really been carrying the load offensively. The defense is really sound, is well coached. That's why I think, they have a shot too. The Chargers need to lose out because even if the Chiefs finish with the same record as them, the Chargers own the conference record over them. Their conference record is very good. Right now, the Chiefs are 2-3 in the conference.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, it comes down to it. The Chargers will still win. If both teams finish 9-8, they will still be able to get into playoffs because of that. So I think the Chiefs are done. And I don't think that if you're a Ravens fan, if you're a Chiefs fan, that you should want the team in the playoffs anyway.
No.
It's a disappointing team. And when you make the playoffs after so many problems arise during the season, it masks it. It makes the front office and the ownership think maybe there's not a problem here. You missed the playoffs. Now you're pressing the panic button. Now everybody's scrambling to figure out what went wrong, what we have to do better. And I feel like that's where the Chiefs and the Ravens are both at. They need an entire offseason to retool and to really figure out what they're going to do and how to improve their team.
I'm with you.
I do think that is the silver lining. More so, I don't want to call it silver lining because you have Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. You shouldn't have missed the playoffs, period. But missing the playoffs and having like a disaster season can be more beneficial than sneaking in at the end. I don't know how much change the Chiefs will have. I think they'll have some sort of change because you need to add more playmakers to this offense. But in terms of like real coaching changes or front office changes, I don't really see that. For Baltimore, who knows? Like, I know it seems like John should be safe. but of course fans are pissed off with him. The roster needs some help. The offensive line has needed help. The skill positions has needed help. Derrick Henry doesn't look as great as he did last season. It feels like the Ravens need a major shakeup, and the fact that they're going to miss the playoffs, even with the injury to Lamar Jackson missing, 4 or 5 weeks, whatever it was, you were never a good team with him. You know what I mean? Like, you lost the game to the Lions, you lost the game to the Chiefs, you lost the game to the Bills. So I think coming into this season, your expectation was to at least go to the AFC Championship game. If you completely miss the playoffs, you're right, Joel. That something has to click in the front office and ownership to say, we can't just go out and sign fucking DeAndre Hopkins again. We can't go and get Odell on his last legs again. No, like, we need to go and make a real substantial change. Offensively, defensively, whatever it is, they need more difference makers on this team.
Clearly, the offensive line being worse than last year has been the big blemish for them. Derrick Henry had I think it was him and Saquon, the most yards before contact in the National Football League. This year, it's 9-day for both of those guys, and you're seeing it in their production. I think credit where it's due to Derrick Henry. He's been a little bit better in that regard than Saquon, but the offensive line is making life harder for Lamar Jackson. It's also making it harder for Derrick Henry. It's no surprise that the offense has regressed the way that it has. My concern is that they're turning the ball over entirely way too much.
Understandable.
And that also is in due part to Lamar trying to do too much. Lamar's also banged up and he's not using his legs as much. I think yesterday was the first time that I felt like he was actually trying to be aggressive with his legs. And even still, it's not even that high volume. You were talking about it before we started the show that he doesn't have a run greater than 15 miles per hour.
Yeah, I was
season.
trying to confirm that and I couldn't find it. So I might have maybe misread something.
Even if that's false, let's say it's false.
But his fastest run, I think, was 19 miles an hour week 1.
You watch and you just say, this isn't what I'm used to seeing with Lamar Jackson. This isn't him. Just everything about Lamar Jackson's game. Last year, I thought he perfected the game of football. And I thought we were only going to continue to see that trend going out through his career. Did I think we were going to continue to see maybe the best football ever by a player because I thought that that's what I was watching last season? Of course not. I thought last season was amazing. I thought he'd continue that trajectory. This season has been a huge step backwards for not just him, but the Ravens as a whole.
The NFC playoffs, I think the 6 teams are locked. I think it's the Rams, it's the Packers. Then you also have the Buccaneers.
Eagles.
The Eagles winning the NFC East.
Bucks and Panthers,
Bucks
they play each
are
other.
The Buccaneers are the only non-lock.
I think the Buccaneers will end up winning the division.
I think the Panthers have to play the Seahawks.
They have the same record, though.
The Panthers play the Bucks twice. They play each other. So the division is going to be decided based on their head-to-head record. Then the wild cards, the Seahawks are locked in. The 49ers are locked in. The 49ers have the easiest schedule remaining in football.
They've been very good.
The 7th seed is going to come down to the Bears or the Lions. The Bears right now are currently they're in the playoffs, but you look at the Bears' schedule, they play the Packers, they play the Lions, they play the Browns, they play the Niners. Ooh. That's a really tough stretch. 3 of those 4, they could drop. And I think you trust the Bears' offense because they're able to run the football and they're able to control the clock. But their defense is very hit or miss if they're not causing turnovers. And if you have a sound game plan,
shit.
Shit.
Get the ball. Let's go. Oh, get the ball. Get the ball. No.
Yo, what is it?
Oh my God.
They're shacking a fool. They're shacking a fool.
Oh my God.
That was really hard to watch, man.
This Super Bowl MVP?
That was really hard to watch.
Jalen. That would have been a first down.
No, that would have been huge. No,
that would have been, that's hilarious, bro. Did he just throw it right to him?
Yeah, you gotta watch the whole
right
play.
to the
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, the Bears can miss the playoffs, so I think it's between the Lions and the Bears' final wild card spot. The Panthers could get in if they win the NFC South, and that's always a possibility because they've been playing some good football. But I kind of feel like the Lions are gonna win this division. There's one loss remaining on the Lions' schedule. It's the Rams. I think that's the one loss that they're probably gonna have. But outside of that, I feel comfortable in them beating everybody else.
The issue is the Lions really play the Rams exceedingly well, especially in crunch time. So I give them that benefit of the doubt, but I agree with you. The Rams are the better team right now. As for the last playoff spot, I agree. I think the obvious ones, the Rams, Green Bay, Philadelphia, Seattle, San Fran. Those are easy for me. The Panthers win the division. I feel pretty good about that. Looking at their remaining schedule, they have the Saints next week. Not a gimme.
Wait, so you have the Panthers winning the NFC
Winning
South?
the NFC South, correct.
Okay.
Not a gimme against the Saints. Saints in division, naturally, the first time they played, Saints were able to beat them. But Saints at Carolina, Carolina can win that game. Them playing against Tampa Bay twice to end this season, that'll decide it. They really, really need to clutch up versus the Saints. I genuinely think that they get it done because week 18 in Carolina versus Tampa Bay's defense has been weak. And the run game, the last time we saw Carolina on the field, it was a great mix between Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard, where both were finally effective in a game. And going up against Tampa Bay, going up against the Saints, those two guys are going to be key to them finishing out this year strong. Credit to the defense. They've been one of the better in terms of success rate this season. Secondary has had some really strong standouts as well. J.C. Horn should be back coming off the concussion, back onto the field versus the Saints. Shout out to Mike Jackson. I thought he's been playing some good football as well. But this offense has been trending in the right direction. We know Teteroa McMillan, it looks like between him or Jackson Dart, Rookie of the Year, I think because Teteroa has been healthier, he'll get the nod for the Offensive Rookie of the Year. But Bryce has been playing some good ball, but it really can come down to winning in the trenches with Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard. And I think that to end the season, the schedule, it's really written in the stars for those two guys to put them over.
One more shot I want to just give out is don't count out the Seahawks winning the NFC West. They don't have another loss on their schedule outside of the potential division matchup against the Rams.
They played the Niners week 18 too.
Yeah, but I think the Seahawks, especially with how injured the Niners are, I think the Seahawks will win that game. The Rams also,
in the red zone,
they play the Seahawks and they play the Rams. There's 2 tough games left on the Rams schedule, but I think they could win out. That schedule is going to come down to that division is going to come down to that matchup. Seahawks versus Rams. Whoever wins that game is going to win the division. And that's at Seattle, if I'm not mistaken.
It is at Seattle.
It's going to be a tough place to play. And based off their last matchup, if you're Seattle, you're telling yourself, hey, if we don't get 4 interceptions from Sam Darnold, we could win. If we get 3, we could win. If we get 2, we could win. I mean, Sam Darnold at some point, I just think he's too talented to not overcome his demons in these big game moments.
Good on you. This is the first time where you found yourself saying something you're not wholeheartedly believing and you held in a smile. I'm proud of you, bro. You're growing.
The Seahawks,
It has to happen eventually.
I think, can win this division.
Okay, I think they can win the division too, right?
And
like I think anything can happen.
I'm looking at the Seahawks and the Rams. Like the Rams, we know have better offensive firepower. The Seahawks defense is just so freaking elite.
It is.
Yeah.
That if JSN and Sam Darnold and company, if they can live up to what they've been doing on a week-to-week basis, they should win this division.
Okay, but
you need a good version of Sam.
The Rams are going to win the division.
You need a good version of Sam Darnold.
And that's where you
and
can.
Sam Darnold.
So are they going to beat the Rams in 2 weeks? That's basically what you need to happen.
No, but here, let's also simplify
Say it out loud.
Say it out loud. I trust Sam Darnold in a do or die situation against an arguably better team to get it done.
Well,
Say it out loud.
maybe it's okay because it's not super do or die because it's just for the division. You're still making the playoffs.
Here's what not super. It wasn't super do or die against them the first time. It wasn't.
True. Yeah, a lot of pressure though.
There's going to be a lot of pressure in this one, my brother.
That's like I think it is the biggest factor to the run each team makes in the playoffs because you talk about Seattle finishing with the number 1 seed and having everybody to go through Lumen Field to play.
Well, they haven't been that
versus
great.
them being a wild card team and going on the road.
Which they've been better.
They have been, but it's tough to play in Seattle
100%.
and you get the bye week also being the number 1 seed. Also, the Packers should be number 1 seed. They could have a bye week very easily. The Packers could win every game remaining on their schedule right now.
They could.
Unfortunately, not this week.
Oh, they'll easily win this week.
Wait, so who do you have as the
Just like
7th
they would
seed?
easily win against Philly, right?
You guys,
You're not Philly.
Do you guys have the
We're
Lions?
better.
The Lions
No,
or
you're
the
not.
Bears?
We beat them in Philly. Something you couldn't do.
Miraculous comeback.
Miraculous.
money on
You
it?
couldn't do anything. You guys were actually home.
Wait, who
Let's
had
put
a
some money
miraculous
on it.
comeback?
Yeah, we
The
had a
Broncos.
miraculous comeback.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Packers Eagles.
No, there was no comeback
There's
whatsoever.
like 0-0.
That's because receivers
3/4
dropped
in.
the football.
Bo Nix deals with that every single game.
Yeah, whatever, man. I mean, you're going to have to line up against Micah Parsons.
Who's your 7th seed?
You're gonna have to line up against
It's the
Garrett
Lions.
Bowles.
You're taking the Lions over Chicago.
Micah would demolish him.
No, he wouldn't.
Micah's going to demolish you guys. On
Garrett
Sunday.
Bowles hasn't allowed a sack all season.
Micah's going to demolish you guys.
They play next week, right?
He's going to wreck the game.
The
next
thing is,
week or this
Michael
week?
Parsons.
It's this week.
Yeah, like
Against
on
Comp.
Sunday.
Is he
He's
really
fraudulent?
Micah?
Who's hurt?
I mean, Micah just went up against the best offensive line in football and got 7 pressures.
I mean, the best offensive line in football is the Broncos.
You just said the Bears had a better offensive line when talking about
When
Caleb.
did I say that?
Earlier, you was
I
like,
never
Caleb
said
got the
that.
better offensive
I
line.
didn't say that.
Okay.
I would
maybe,
never take anybody over the Broncos.
Okay.
Just say that out loud too. Come
I
on.
mean, let's put a friendly wager on it.
How
Because
much?
I've been looking forward to this game matchup all
Just like you were looking
year.
forward to that one. Are you gonna fly to Green Bay for this one too?
That's Green Bay.
Wow.
It's in Denver.
I
Say
hope
it's
so.
in Denver. Yeah.
Yeah. It's in
Interesting.
Denver.
Tough place to play.
Not that tough.
Jordan Love is built for
What type of question is that?
it.
He's built for anything.
I mean, he was home.
and you have him in fantasy, so, you know,
Hey,
They
I don't
got
need
double,
him this
double
much.
whammy
Yeah.
for you. You know, he's going to torch your team and he's going to give you a lot of points.
No, it's like
Win-win?
it's not a double
Or
win.
win-lose?
It's like exactly. It's like a as long as the Broncos win the game and Jordan
Yeah.
Love dogs, whatever.
Won't be mad.
Won't be. We'll see if it happens.
But yeah, I think the number one seed is between 3 teams. The Eagles could maybe get in it, right? You know,
That's
but
unlikely.
I just don't think
It's
that
very
they're
unlikely.
as complete of a team as these other teams.
They have maybe
are.
1% chance.
I just think that the Eagles, they have talent, but I'm the least
You
confident.
see where he's
in them.
at, Riv?
What happened?
You see how he's moving?
What do you say?
So you have a 1% chance to get the 1 seed. That feels realistic.
1?
The 1 seed, yeah.
He's
Oh,
saying
yeah.
1%.
How you figure?
To get the 1 seed,
What's the Rams record?
they're 2 games up.
They're 10-3.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So are the Seahawks and the
And the
Packers.
Seahawks.
They're
Seahawks.
10-3, but you guys are 8. You'd be 1 game behind if you win today.
But the
8-4. Oh,
Seahawks
yeah.
aren't. The Seahawks might not lose another game this year.
I mean,
outside
we
of
do
the Rams.
have Commanders twice, Raiders, and Buffalo.
Okay.
So-
That Buffalo game's tough, but the other 3 are super winnable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you should be looking at the thing is like, yeah, even with those 3, I guess if you win today, that's 12 wins. It's tough. 1% might be rude, but it's what 10%. Like
It's between 3
slim.
teams,
It's
but
slim.
no, I think home field advantage is going to matter a lot in the NFC. I think an NFC team is going to be the Super Bowl champion this year. I just think the NFC is a better conference,
Yeah.
and it's going to be the
Unless they
Packers.
play us.
Nobody's worried.
Who's worried about Green Bay, realistically?
You should be.
Why?
If you're not, I don't know what you're thinking or what you've been watching. They have one of the
See,
best
I
quarterbacks
could say that
in the
about
NFL.
Denver.
You don't have one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
You
Packers
guys have a really great quarterback. I have
He's one of the
nothing
best.
wrong to say
he's
about.
easily, he's a stand
eight.
top 10 quarterback.
100%.
Top 8,
I
top
agree.
9, yeah,
He's
for
one of
sure.
the best quarterbacks in
I
the
have
league.
no problem with you saying
He's
that.
second in QBR, top 4 in EPA.
I mean, you
per
could
play.
name it. All the advanced
I mean,
stats favor the guy. He's
Basic
Mr.
stats,
Analytics.
advanced stats, eye
He's-
test.
Yo, honestly, and Mr.
What does
Analytics
your odds
is a
tell
hard
you?
nickname. There's nothing wrong
that
with
what they call him?
That's kind of what I say.
Mr.
Like, he's
Analytics?
Mr. Analytics, which is tough.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to the analytics, they tell you Jordan loves him. But then you look at a game like yesterday, hey,
He is him.
step it up to the plate, and he fucking hit a home run.
Then you look at the game against the Eagles, you're like,
A game like yesterday, a game before that, the game before that. I mean, Jordan Love's been on an absolute heater.
Heater.
So,
Absolute
You know,
heater.
Eagles game, crucial drops on crucial downs, 3rd down, 4th down dropped for him in that game. You know, he didn't play perfect, but it's the Eagles defense when they were fully healthy. And receivers dropped the football. No Jaden Reed.
Wait a minute.
No Matthew Golden.
I know another team that played against the Eagles while they were fully healthy, while the Eagles were at home, but this team doesn't get recognition. But if you're Green Bay because you're sexy, you got the names, you have the Mr. Toyota-thon guy, which, hey, I give him his flowers. You know I'm a fan.
It's a better team than the Broncos. The Packers are quite
Wait,
clearly
who
a
was
better
dropping
team.
the ball when we played you
The
guys?
Russ team.
3rd down and 4th down. Dontavian Wicks dropped a 3rd down pass and 4th down.
Shocker. Dontavian Wicks, who's been known to
Romeo
drop
Dobbs
passes.
dropped a
Drop
4th down
balls.
pass when Matt LaFleur went for it at midfield. It was
But
a lot
Bo
of drops
Nix
in that
is
game.
second in the league in drop passes, but that doesn't matter.
The Packers is just a better team, though. Like, I think quite clearly, they have better quarterback play.
That's
They
it.
have better receivers. They have a better running back.
Do you have a better receiver?
Yeah.
It's Christian
No,
Watson.
they have better
Shot-
receivers. The collection of the receivers.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
have.
think what it
Yeah,
is
that's
that
true.
Jordan Love's really great.
No, okay, yeah, but you have one guy, and the Packers have like multiple.
Well, respect Pat Bryant.
the wide receiver 2 changes. I feel like it was Troy Franklin. It's Pat
I think
Bryant
I think
now.
Pat Bryant's better than Troy. If Troy had hands, he's our Dontavian Wicks.
Okay.
He's our Dontavian Wicks. He consistently gets open. He's just shaky when it comes to holding on to the ball. What has been a nice added bonus to this offense is RJ Harvey's pass catching ability. Also, yesterday he faced one of the most stacked boxes in the league, and he was I think he had the highest success rate against stacked boxes. RJ Harvey's really strong after contact. He's been really great in that regard, but his pass catching ability, that adds a nice layer to our offense, and Bo Nix knows he can see that check down consistently.
It's
That's
just
a nice layer to our offense that we didn't have before.
It's a top 10 offense and top 10 defense with the Packers. The Broncos offense is still sporadic. You really don't know what you're getting from
But
them.
you guys
got to
get there.
Basis.
You know, like you guys got to get there.
No, that's fine. You guys got to get there too. There's no given. The AFC's wide open.
So
I'm not
open.
worried personally.
Riv just went through it. Every single team has
Only
like
team I'm worried
one
about,
is like,
and
this
I'm
should be
going
it.
to be consistent. Only team I'm worried about is Houston. That's a scary.
Like
team.
if the Packers win the AFC, there's like no question
NFC.
they'd make it out.
No, the Rams.
No, I'm saying if the Packers win the AFC,
See, I don't live in that world.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
there's no question. Like this is the team we're picking. To
They're the
represent
favorite.
conference.
Yeah, they're the favorite.
You know, the NFC is just stacked, and you have another really all-around elite team with the Rams. That's why I think the Super Bowl champ is going to come from the NFC. I think they have the best rosters top to bottom. I think it's the three best rosters in football right now are the Rams, Packers, and Seahawks. The Seahawks, it's just about if you can you trust Sam? That's it. But from a roster perspective, they have everything. It's just the quarterback needs to shine in those moments.
They have had these weird like, and it hasn't been often, but last game JSN got shut down for a good bit. This game against the Falcons in the first half, they shut down their offense for a bit.
Yeah.
So there has been these moments, and I should say moments again, because for majority of the season, obviously JSN is still on pace to.
It's been
crack
ugly for
2,000
Seattle
yards.
recently.
But exactly, they've had moments where things have gotten ugly. Their defense, though, is just, they cause havoc on every single play. Now you have Rashid Shaheed taking back kick and punt returns.
Moved me.
And, they could get interceptions and sack and strip sacks, and they're so well coached, and they have such a good scheme, and they disguise things so well that the floor and ceiling of the defense is so high that Sam he just can't shit the bed. Like, if he just plays game manager football, if he gives you a C to C plus game, they're going to be in every single game.
He just doesn't need an F.
As
long as he doesn't have an F,
as long as he doesn't get a fucking 4% on the final exam, he's gonna pass the class. But he goes out there and shits the bed every time there's an exam, just like Jalen Hurts is doing right now. Jesus Christ!
This is easily the worst game he's had in his NFL career. This is the worst I've ever seen him.
He's playing with shit.
This is genuinely the worst I've ever seen him. Like, this is putrid garbage.
He's playing a defense that runs a lot of zone coverage,
And he's bad against
and
it.
he's bad against zone coverage.
Genuinely, I'm being sincere, and it's killing me to say this.
Dante Jackson, he closed out on that fast.
Yeah, like
Smitty,
never
what
had
the hell
a chance.
is that too? I'm not giving Jalen a pass there. Not even at all. It was a bad play.
I don't know if Smitty tripped.
Smitty, I don't know what happened there.
But even if he stood up,
I agree.
He's still getting picked probably.
A minimum swat. Minimum. That's not a completion. Come on, bro. And they got bailed because the defense blessed them on that last possession too.
So what's your final NFC seeding?
So yeah, I mean the six you guys mentioned. I have the Rams win the division, Packers, Eagles. I do have the Bucks. I think the Bucks and Panthers is close. I think they end up splitting, but the fact that the Panthers have to play in Seattle is the difference. Because when you look at the Bucks schedule outside of the Panthers games, it's the Falcons and it's the Dolphins. The Dolphins been playing better football, so that's tougher.
Oh shit! Oh, we got it back.
Oh wow,
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. What are we watching?
Yeah, we got it back.
that's nuts.
Our defense, it does it every week.
What are we watching?
I didn't even see
Tell that
it. What was
fat
it?
running back to lock in.
I'm gonna
Strip
be
sack?
honest, bro. I'm gonna be
Strip sack?
honest.
I think so.
I'm about
I
to
missed
crash out, dude. I hate the Eagles. I hate them.
Yeah, no,
I hate 'em.
It's stressful.
I hate them.
what did you need?
I can't root for this shit.
Oh, N'Kobe?
Oh, just
N'Kobe.
Kobe's special, bro.
I love N'Kobe.
Y'all be
man.
honest. Hard number. 17.
Fire.
Quietly an elite number.
And he
for
came
a
back from an
defender.
injury. Dangerous.
He's a dog.
No,
super
N'Kobe
scary.
is so good that
Somebody said we wouldn't pay him. We'd keep Reed Blankenship. Bro. I said, what the fuck are you talking
Reed means a lot to you guys, but nowhere near N'Kobe,
N'Kobe's been so good that they benched Jihad.
which is crazy.
Jihad
He's better in
don't
the run.
even really play right now.
We should trade for him.
Jihad.
I know. He shouldn't go anywhere.
You sending us PS2?
What are we doing?
You
I
get
don't know.
nothing.
But if you guys pay N'Kobe, does Jihad just like
No,
still a
I mean,
rotational
he's,
linebacker?
bro, he's year one. We
Yeah, but
forget,
he's
like,
really
Jihad was
good.
so good, we forget this is year one.
yeah.
Like,
And there's nothing wrong having some depth.
they'll find a way to play all three of them together.
But you paid
I was gonna say,
Zach
Kobe's
already.
better in the run.
There was
against the
also
run.
a time where you guys didn't play Jordan Davis that much either.
Yeah, he had to get better.
Like early on, Jordan Davis, he really wasn't playing.
Hey, Jalen, don't throw a pick.
Fletcher Cox was still playing
how
football
much
for
does
you
he
guys
have? He
when
has
he was
two already on the night,
Yes,
right?
bro, he threw one to a lineman.
Yeah, no, I don't
A
know.
literal
Both
lineman.
picks
Like, it was a lineman,
bro.
genuinely terrible. Both intercepted. And he had another almost.
Bro, the
interception
first
that hit
one,
floor.
the lineman took forever to jump in the zone. He still threw it that way.
There you go.
Bro,
On
just
rock
give him
a
the
little
ball
bit.
50 times.
Bro,
I'm
we turned
dead
into a
serious.
passing offense. He's thrown 2
Uh-oh,
interceptions.
Saquon's mad. Uh-oh.
I love football. That's it. That's what he's saying.
Give him the fucking rock. Don't let Jalen throw the ball the rest of the game.
You know, dead ass.
I'm allowed.
You guys sicken me.
Tonight?
Have you not seen the
Yo,
shit that's
this
going
is
on tonight?
horrible.
Bro, he threw it to a lineman. Stop.
Fucking happened. You know what? Oh,
You said we
No,
had a
you said
1%
bottom
chance
10.
just
You
before.
said bottom 10
to get
and
the
you
one
said 1%.
seed. Yes, you don't. Even if you win the game, you're not getting the one seed. I'm sorry.
You don't
I'm
know
sorry.
that. You don't know that.
There you go. Oh my God, Daddy. Go, go, go. Take over. You clear the rest of these bums, bro. I'm dead serious.
Dead ass, nigga.
Type shit. Like, bro, what? Yeah, talk your shit, Saquon. These bum-ass Chargers, they're not good.
Please stop
Like, he's
for Hurts throwing another
dominating. He's
interception.
dominating. No, bro, he's not throwing the ball rest
He's
of the
going
game.
to throw the ball again.
Trust. This is the Saquon
Don't
show.
trust. He's
Definitely
going to throw the ball. He's gonna throw the ball again.
Bro,
He's gonna throw a
oh,
fucking touchdown.
Derwin, they're taking him
I
off
hope so.
because of concussion, I'm
Jalen
assuming.
Hurts.
I need it,
Relax.
bro. We would be if he'd stopped turning the ball over, we'd be up. Literally, we'd be up.
Right now, Twitter's calling for Tanner McKee.
Oh heavens.
So he's fake nice.
People love a backup,
What the
man.
fuck, Rip?
He's nice.
People love a backup.
He's
Somebody's
not
gonna
bad.
send us a third for him this summer. Trust.
think?
Yeah, I
He-
know.
He was
Yeah.
cooking in preseason. I don't
Brother.
know, a team I get
He would be the
desperate
Jets
about.
starting
Do
quarterback.
we not know the Saints
Well,
run a
starting
team,
Brady
bro?
Cook this week, maybe. So
Drew,
Those
Drew,
are soon.
he's better than Rattler.
That ain't that hard, my guy.
He's better than Tyler Show. Shoot.
I don't know about
Tyler
that.
Shuck
Shuck
looked good.
showed me some things. He clears Rattler, by the way.
I don't know about clears. He's really good though.
So much better.
The
He can
Saints,
move.
the Saints have two good quarterbacks. That's a good
No, they
problem to
don't.
have.
They benched one. They have another
You
one.
were
Spencer
telling me
Rattler's
Rattler's
good.
better than Bo Nix, man.
He low key, he would go into this offense and do the same
Like
stuff.
you're stuttering, and I don't believe you.
Spencer Rattler got benched because he had two bad games. Bo Nix has had two bad games in a row this year.
When?
Here we go, Sake. Give that nigga the rock.
Ball! Don't let anybody else touch
Respectfully, Jalen.
It's
Sup?
over.
It's over.
It's over. I need
Maybe
35
play action,
carries.
but other than that,
No, play action and then dump off to Saquon.
I love the
screen
under
routes.
center work.
Here we go. We should have went right.
That's what
never
I'm
mind, never
wondering too. Is Jalen hurt? Because why do
No.
they keep running shotgun plays
No, he's not
constantly?
hurt.
I don't know. Well,
What's
Jalen
the
was-
benefit?
Jalen was basically exclusive. What happened?
It's that one? No. What's the benefit of running shotgun on first down?
Tyler, can you just pause all the recordings outside of the main one that's going on?
That nigga
Can I piss
Jalen
while
not
we
hurt,
do this
bro.
then? What's the benefit of playing shotgun on first down? I don't understand because
understand why-
running out of shotgun.
Brother, I don't understand why they do a lot of the
we're
things
stopping?
they do.
No, I was gonna keep going.
Okay. Again, first down, you can run play action if you
Yes.
really want to pass.
Yo, brother, yes, I'm with you. Landon's hurt.
We
So
can't have
something.
anything good.
He's been hurt all year.
I
so,
know.
you know.
Yo, also Makai.
Yo, he's throwing the ball again.
No.
Here we go. Touchdown. Watch.
Let's go, Jalen. I believe.
Here we go.
believe.
Drops back.
All right,
Nice.
we knew that was
First
coming.
down.
We knew
AJ
that was
Brown actually
coming.
held on. Yo, we actually didn't talk about how AJ dropped the
He
touchdown.
did drop a touchdown.
He dropped a
But,
touchdown.
It was a beautiful ball.
Hurts overthrew a couple plays after that.
It was a flag.
It was
contact.
Yeah, it was.
Fair.
It was a flag.
but still, we
We always got
needed
to
that.
pass around.
We needed that.
Except for those
That was a
INTs.
TD too. We have TDs. Like we should be beating the Chargers.
don't disagree.
Like right now.
Chargers
Like,
aren't good.
We should be up.
Chargers are not a
we've thrown
good team.
interceptions in the red zone, brother. Like 30-yard line, 20-yard. Like this shit is all us per usual. Like how most losses go.
That's not-
it's
yeah,
literally
that's just
our.
what-
It's
yeah,
nothing
They
they
do.
do. Let me not put because they don't beat us. It's nothing they do. You know what I'm saying? It's always us.
Yeah.
It gets to a point.
Except against us, you know?
No, that was us.
Now our defense clamped.
Yeah, I mean, if you're up and you go into the fourth and you choke it, that's definitely on you.
You did gag.
We gag like shit. So,
We don't do that.
yeah. I have nothing to say. Hope you win it.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me,
Hope you win
man.
it.
If not me, y'all, you know?
If it's not me, yeah.
Type. Like,
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you don't believe in his team to do it this year.
I'm a Rams guy. You know that.
If it's not me,
He's
yeah.
actually not even rooting for what
He's rooting for
the
Matthew
outcome
Stafford. I
is.
respect
Nah,
that.
I'll root for his
He's
success.
been
he has
rambling.
no
though.
belief that it's gonna happen.
He's been rambling.
I've been.
Do you have any belief in the Broncos that it's gonna happen?
Well, they got Buffalo on that side. He knows how I feel
And
about
Houston.
Josh. And then
Like,
CJ.
we can beat Buffalo.
Me and him are very honest with each
You know
other.
what I mean? Like,
I'm
we
saying?
can beat Buffalo.
sure.
Texans, I'm scared of.
You should be.
I'm scared of the
So
Texans.
right now, just looking at the AFC
Should be scared of
playoff
Josh, though.
bracket,
That's a legend.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the teams that are in it right now are the teams that are gonna make it.
Yo, the Niners getting in Brock Purdy.
How would you rank the quarterbacks in the AFC?
Josh is the best
Playoffs.
quarterback in the playoffs.
Josh is easily
Drake May
one.
Josh Allen 2.
Josh, Drake, 1, 2, whatever.
We're talking about
No,
this
Josh.
season.
Josh is the best quarterback in the playoffs. Let's stop being stupid.
This season, Drake May's 1. But Josh Allen has the track
Josh
record.
Allen 1 is Drake May 2.
That's fine.
And the AFC, you're saying?
Who's AFC? Who's
Yeah,
number
yeah.
3?
CJ Stroud.
The way it stands right now,
I'm sorry. Herbert. I'm so sorry.
I was going to say Herbert's in the playoffs. Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Number 4, who's 4?
Bo Nix.
CJ Stroud.
What has
CJ
CJ
Stroud.
done that's better than Bo Nix? What has he done?
He's
What do
played
you
better
mean?
this year.
How?
CJ hasn't been
How?
bad this year. CJ
How?
has not been
CJ
bad
Stroud
this year.
has been better this year.
Whoa.
How?
Hey, situation.
No slight to him.
CJ hasn't been
no
bad.
slight to him
Hey,
at all.
CJ hasn't been bad this year.
He hasn't been great.
No, offensive line sucks. Fair. Can we have some context?
It's not good. It's
Yeah,
not.
they have nothing going for them really.
Yeah.
You have Nico Collins.
I was
like,
saying
I
Nico-
love
Nico's been-
Nico.
Nico's been hooping.
When he gets bracketed, what do you do?
I mean, he hasn't been getting bracketed recently. He's
No,
been healthy
we've been up.
recently.
We've been up and stuck.
It has been.
It's
It
been
has
up.
been.
The deep ball's been there.
CJ Stroud quietly has really not been bad.
He just
though.
had a great
No,
game
he hasn't
against
been.
the Chiefs. I will give him a credit where it's due. I
The
thought
Colts
he
game was
played
better.
awesome.
He's
Colts
11th in
for sure.
QBR on the
But
year.
Colts also aren't good defense.
That's fair. I'm
CJ
not going
12,
to disagree with that.
12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 11th in QBR. He missed games too.
He missed like 3.
Like
Three or
He
four,
missed a
something like
few.
that.
Four,
Yeah,
yeah.
something
Missed a
like that.
few.
He's been playing good, but so 4 would be CJ Stroud.
She's
I will
11th in
only give
EPA per
him.
play.
I will only give CJ Stroud the nod
Better
because
playoff
I've
performer
seen.
too.
That's it.
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
he's
Well, then
shown
can we
me
put him over
He
Herbert?
got it.
Well, he's not better than
No,
him.
he's not better than Justin.
I'm just asking if we're going to keep the same odds. That's all. I was just
No,
asking.
no, no. But
No,
the
he's
thing
not
is,
better
Bo
than
Nix
Herbert.
really hasn't been good,
Oh shit.
like
you gotta
or
talk to him,
great
bro.
in the regular season. He hasn't had a season as great as CJ Stroud's ever had.
No, not his rookie season.
CJ Stroud has been great in the regular season and the playoffs.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud hasn't been great in the regular season in 2 years.
Situation matters with that.
We didn't have a run game last year.
He doesn't
And-
have a run game ever.
Yeah.
Cook.
No,
Well, yeah,
What do you
Joe
want
or a
Marcus
good
Cole
offensive
Joe
line,
Mixon.
or a Hall of Fame play caller.
There you go.
And you know what's
Tush
happening.
push.
So we
Tush
got-
push. This is
That,
Now,
that
Jay-
shit hasn't worked in a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let's not do it.
So-
So
first and goal
far,
to 2.
we have Josh
It needs
Allen, Drake May,
Yeah. I would have
Herbert.
Herbert.
Well, I have
Stroud.
Lamar in.
Stroud.
So if I have Lamar in, he's somewhere in that top 3.
But we're saying right now with these current players.
Trevor
Okay.
Lawrence is next.
Trevor's better than Bo? You're rage baiting me.
Last two games, Trevor
Trevor
last
Lawrence is
game's
better
been
than
really
Cardinals
good.
game.
Huh?
Do we remember the Cardinals game?
The Cardinals game.
He threw 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Oh, be like that sometimes.
And
Did we
I
not
have the
forget
Steelers
the
in, so
Texans game?
Rodgers would be 7. Rodgers would be 7.
Rodgers is
Wait, where's
8.
Bo? Oh, Bo 6?
6. He's 6.
Okay.
Rodgers is 9.
What the fuck is Trevor Lawrence, bro?
Rodgers is not better than backups.
God, the
He's
Ravens are
old.
so embarrassing.
He's so old, you know.
The Ravens are so embarrassing.
So Bo at 6. You
know Rodgers didn't have a 200-yard passing
Don't let
game
the
in a
six
month,
best quarterback win the fucking Super
and
Bowl.
he had it against the Ravens.
Odds are not in his favor.
They didn't have a 20-yard passing
you know
play
you guys
in a month.
outgained them in like everything. You still lose. What's
Dude,
up
that-
with you?
You think Bo Nix is better than Trevor Lawrence?
Last year it's over.
They won back-to-back.
trolling?
It seems like it's over.
You think Bo Nix is better than Trevor Lawrence?
We got to
What
give
exactly
up that
does
gimmick.
Trevor Lawrence do better?
I think Trevor Lawrence reads the field better. He manages the pocket better than him.
The managing the pocket better is a brutal lie.
He has better mechanics. He has better footwork than him.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. At some point, the nerd shit's gotta stop.
It's not his eyes. I mean, we
gotta
know that Bo
stop.
Nix builds out clean pockets.
I think the eye test tells me that Trevor Lawrence is better, but unfortunately, he just does so much stupid shit that I don't know if I trust him more.
Like Bo Nix takes care of the football. He's more accurate than he is. Does he have the arm that Trevor Lawrence has? No, I'm not gonna
It's a
say
little-
he does.
it's a little Caleb's
but Bo
Williams-y,
Nix
you know what I
also
mean?
has a really great arm.
Oh.
He can hit. What happened?
He dropped the ball, but I think they said it was down.
Thank God, please don't.
Bo
do
Nix
that.
still has one of the stronger arms too. I just think that
do that
the
to me.
idea of Trevor, it really bothers me. Like that he's this guy that is just always gonna have this ceiling that, oh man, this guy is just gonna be so great one day. He has all the tools, he
But
just
he's
needs to
really
put it all
good now.
together. He has moments.
Like
I
the,
agree.
The floor for Trevor Lawrence right now is an average starter.
That's what Bo Nix is showing me right now.
Bo Nix right now is an average starter.
Exactly.
Like
and this
even
is his floor. He's shown it's his first 2 years in the league.
is it his floor?
You want to know what Trevor Lawrence showed us his floor was? How about we go last year where he was mid? How about we go his rookie year? Let's not do that. Unfair. Context matters. Horrible situation. He was dog shit.
His rookie year. So you're using his rookie year with Urban Meyer.
How about
worst head
in
coach
year
NFL
3 when
history.
they gagged the division? How about that? Year 3 when they gagged the division. He wasn't great down the stretch.
No, he wasn't.
He's been great 1 year.
You got him. Oh,
He's been great
go.
1
What's
year.
the
That's
flag?
unfortunate because
Holding.
I didn't holding.
Probably.
I need to come back because I don't need AJ.
Definitely.
I just think even if you think that Bo Nix is better than Trevor Lawrence, it's not a gap at all.
Okay, I agree.
They're
Yeah,
the same tier
agree.
quarterback.
I think the argument is obviously situation for Bo Nix is a lot better. If you want to make like, if Bo Nix hasn't
From the
reached
start.
his
From the
ceiling,
start.
which I think is fair because Bo Nix is only a couple years in, who knows if he reaches ceiling. I think the argument becomes once and if Bo Nix gets paid and you don't have the best offensive line in the sport and, you don't have the luxury of, I guess the weapons aren't anything special, but it's more so, if you pay Bo Nix, we see this across the league, like you're going to have to make cuts in other places. And if he's not playing at a high level, which he isn't now, or even really an above average level, it's just experience going to get him better. That's kind of what you're hoping for.
We have 3 more years of not paying Bo
No,
Nix.
for sure. I'm not saying like it's got to happen.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying we have 3 more years of not paying Bo Nix. As long as I win a Super Bowl, I don't give a flying fuck
obviously.
what happens. I don't give a fuck.
I think Trevor Lawrence gets knocked down a peg because of the expectations that were placed on him, because he had a lot of them. But if he wasn't the first overall pick tagged with that, we wouldn't view him like we view him as a major disappointment. I think the
You
expectations,
guys shit talk Bo Nix and he doesn't have this tag.
the expectations that Trevor Lawrence has, it makes people think that he's not good, but he's a good
I
quarterback.
have nothing. I don't think he's trash.
I think 2 things.
Like
I think
for the expectation of what he
yes,
should be.
number one, he has been underwhelming for what he should have been.
Without
but
a
just
doubt.
like as a franchise quarterback, which is what he is because he's gotten paid, he's underwhelming too.
But heading into the playoffs, who would I bank on to get more hot in that scenario? Trevor Lawrence over Bo Nix.
Again, because the idea is more fascinating to
Well,
you.
I just think Bo Nix, I think they're perfect for each other's team. If I'm the Broncos, I think I would just rather have Bo Nix because I don't think he's going to screw it up as bad as what Trevor can. If the Jags are going to go on a run, I think it's going to be on the back of Trevor Lawrence because I think the defense is good. I don't think it's special like Denver's.
Is it going to be on the back of Trevor Lawrence or is it going to be back in the run game?
The run game too, but Trevor Lawrence is going to make some throws and some plays. You're
I
like,
agree.
holy shit!
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Similar to Caleb. Yesterday versus the Packers, they started to get rolling. The run game definitely was the main catalyst, but when he started getting out of the pocket and he started putting some lasers, you saw the difference in the offense. If you do that consistently, you shut people like me up
They just can't do
very
it consistently.
easily.
Because that's what Caleb has. He has the big explosive plays, but there's no consistency
No,
there. I mean,
that's
he's
it.
I think 28th in success rate.
And
So,
like the misses are bad. I'm talking now back to Trevor. Like the misses
Both
are
of them.
bad. They lead to turnovers, and now the other team has a chance to score. Of course, the same thing happens with Caleb. But Caleb hasn't really turned the ball over like that. His misses are just like these are points that we're leaving on the board. Throw the ball away. This is a fumble.
If it is, we got close.
You're not allowed to move the ball. I don't think.
yeah.
But the thing is, what's encouraging about Caleb though is that
So if that's a fumble, we got there.
even accounting
No,
for
you
the
can't-
misses
you
that
can't
he
advance
has,
That's aggravating.
which I think is a bit overblown, but even accounting for the misses that he has,
What's overblown?
I think the misses. I
I
think
mean,
Caleb?
the adjusted completion percentage.
Yes.
He's still like 40th in the
he's
league.
also attempting passes down the field in difficult passes. He's not attempting easy dink and dunk passes. He's not getting 15 screens a game
Would have been a fumble.
to pillow up his completion percentage. Like
It's not like
he's-
Bo Nix is doing that either.
Well, screen game, he has a high screen percentage in the NFL right now.
You're saying Bo Nix.
he's
Yes,
thrown it.
in the
Okay,
offense.
but even still, Bo Nix's completion percentage isn't godly for this to even matter.
Well,
But
Bo
I'm
Nix,
saying-
they're very. He's either throwing a screen or he's throwing it down
yes,
the field.
like Caleb's is he's throwing it more intermediate and more difficult throws where I feel like the misses are overblown because it's not just the Bears rushing attack that has been really good. The Bears offensive attack has been really good from the passing perspective. They're one of the more top 15 efficient passing offenses in the
Top
league.
15 average.
So yeah, the Broncos are worse, dude.
100%.
Okay, so the floor of Caleb
but
Williams,
we're praising average.
the above average because they're like they
You
rank
said
like
15.
I said top 15.
My bad.
So Caleb Williams, even with all his misses, taking that into account,
58% completion.
they are still a top half passing attack.
So we're justifying 58%?
I'm not justifying it, but if the floor of an offense is one of the 13 best passing offenses with your quarterback missing those many throws,
And what about
you're
Bo
still
Nix's
generating an
receivers
efficient
selling?
offense. The Bears receivers sell sometimes too.
Agreed. No, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that they're not. I think he has 19 drops. Bo Nix at 31.
Yes. I think that Bo Nix's receivers haven't done him the best job either. But the success rate in the Broncos dropback EPA is still towards the bottom of the league.
It is. The success rate's not great. The
And-
EPA is not bad, though.
And even when, yes, the EPA is not bad because of the chunk plays.
Mhm.
Even when you adjust for the EPA per play, it doesn't change much, which means that the drops aren't changing much in terms of the final outcome of what's happening and going on. What I'm saying is just in a testament to Caleb Williams is that the fact that he can miss at the rate that is, oh my God, he's like terribly inaccurate, and they are still one of the more efficient passing offenses. And it's not even like they have a very low success rate and they have a high EPA per play. It's not close together, but it's still pretty efficient. At least the EPA is. I think if that's the floor for an offense with a quarterback missing this much, that's pretty encouraging for what he can be overall.
I agree. I think the future is bright.
It's not 50% completion, Anthony Richardson level, like inaccurate.
58% is putrid.
No, we cannot just like
Zach
that's
Wilson,
all I
Zach
want.
Wilson was above 58%.
We cannot justify 58. There's no justifying it. I get it. Receivers drop balls.
There's context,
You get out of the pocket.
No,
you're evading a sack.
brother,
you throw it away.
he's inaccurate. He's inaccurate.
I'm very well aware of that. I am also well aware of the fact that he has some brutal misses.
Yeah, the floor with him is an efficient passing offense with all these misses. And he showed in college that he was an accurate quarterback. So I think that's the difference. Like versus AR, who was inaccurate in college.
I'm not comparing the two.
I know, but I'm saying in terms of accuracy, usually it's not a trait that you can just develop in the pros unless you make a major leap like Josh Allen did, which is just, it's not likely that happens. But Caleb was accurate in college. These misses that he's been having in the pros, he did not have in college. So that tells me that he has it in him to do it. It's just that he has to do it more consistently. But the fact that they're still having an efficient offense with him and he's playing good football and they have one of the better offenses in the league, even with these brutal misses, like he's also number one in terms of he has 33 unblocked pressures and he's taken 0 sacks on them this year.
It's impressive.
That is one thing I will never undersell. His ability to escape. Elite.
He's already one of the best playmakers in football, one of the best
I agree
sack
with this.
evaders in football.
I agree.
So like he can hit throws down the field. He can make throws that very few quarterbacks can make. The consistency might not be there, but you're still generating a good offense. I don't think that he's holding back the Bears as like some people might want to put it.
I just think
that
I can't comprehend stuff like this sometimes. So Bo Nix's EPA per play is higher than Caleb Williams. The dropback EPA is they're one position higher than the Broncos. I don't understand.
EPA per play might be taken into account.
Like rushing as well.
Rushing and passing, yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. So they're one spot ahead of us there.
Oh, that's a big pick.
Herbert threw a pick?
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler, I'm in it. Oh, man, the Eagles defense is clutching, bro.
Oh, it's a flag, though.
Oh, unnecessary roughness.
Oh, we're slamming him?
I need it.
That gives you right into field goal range.
Yeah.
Who slammed him?
Right at the end when he got tackled, he slammed him. Honestly, you know what?
Yep.
You know who Caleb reminds me of when he's like evading all these sacks and shit? He's a stronger Kyler Murray. The way he moves, the agility, the quickness, the speed, but he's just fucking strong. Kyler wasn't strong. He was just quick as shit. But in terms of like the way he runs in the backfield, because he's a smaller guy and he's quick as shit, but he just has power. Like he is just like
Caleb's arm is significantly stronger too.
I'm just saying, that for sure. I'm just saying specifically as a rusher
because I see him
like 220, like a real
when he's evading. And you're right, he's definitely more power to him. You see him moving. His throw on the run has zip like he's planted.
No, his zip in general
one of the best
nuts,
throws
bro.
in the
easily one of the strongest arms in the game.
Yeah, that's why even like the Cole Kmet interception that he had targeting him. I felt like if he just lasered it, he probably could have got there.
Because he lasered the one to was it Femi? Zacchaeus, excuse me. My friend Femi his last name Zacchaeus. He threw a fucking dot to him, went right through the defender's arm, right into Zacchaeus.
That was honestly a little lucky.
I think it was a little lucky, but I also think that he threw a laser.
No, he did.
That's why it got completed.
It was either the defender was going to catch it or the receiver was going to catch it.
I also will give Caleb some grace too. You're throwing to your weak side, so it's more so you're just trying to put some finesse on it. And I think that's what I've wanted from Caleb, really. Some more finesse to his throws as opposed to just firing in. So, it's a double-edged sword in that regard.
I got the Bears getting the last playoff spot. I think
over the Lions.
Yeah, I think
like
the Lions schedule.
I'll go Detroit, but
they have one tough out of division opponent. Who was it? I was just looking at their schedules. The Bears, their schedule obviously isn't easy either. But I feel like the Bears have shown us this season. They beat the Eagles. I know we could talk all the shit about the Eagles as we want. They're still one of the premier teams in the NFL. And they just went bar for bar with the Packers. The first half wasn't pretty. Caleb started out really ugly, but the second half, Ben Johnson's one of the best coaches in terms of second half adjustments. He's shown that all season long. You had some of that. Some of it was just being a little more accurate for Caleb Williams. But the Bears rest of the season, they have the Browns next week, which is an absolute must win. Because after that, it's Packers, 49ers, and Lions. They win one of those, they're in. Because if you look at the Lions schedule, who they're one game behind, the Bears right now. They have the Rams this upcoming week, which is brutal. Steelers winnable. Vikings week 17 super winnable, and week 18 at Chicago. So, I mean, it's going to come down really to maybe that week 18 game. But man, Jared Goff in Chicago outdoors week 18, the way Chicago could run the ball, I would favor them.
To be fair, that Lions rush defense is still great.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that we've seen enough from Chicago to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think they can be successful in that game.
Say they ran over Philly and Green Bay. So
But Philly was fair.
their rush defense isn't what it has been.
Correct. I think what we've seen consistently out of Detroit is that their rush defense is going to be great. Their rush defense.
Mid.
I know he really is mid.
He's been kind of good this year, though. I'm surprised.
been
last
Last
year.
year he was mid, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It was last year. He's been awesome.
I say all that to say, their rush defense is great. Chicago can get run on.
Oh yeah, you could do
Yeah,
anything.
their
Chicago's
defense is bad.
And Gibbs can go out there and have himself a field day.
For sure.
So that's where I get what you're saying. I think they take the ball out of Goff's hands and they say solely, Jameer, take us to the promised land. I like that
that's
matchup
the
for
game
Detroit.
plan.
It's good that Chicago has two of the toughest division opponent games at home. I think that helps them out a lot.
100%. And if you're Chicago, you cannot be happier. Like, you have to be jumping for fucking joy after this season, no matter what happens. You want to make the playoffs.
They missed the playoffs, it would be pretty disappointing.
I would be very
failure.
upset if
It would be devastating.
But you have to think, year one from Ben Johnson, this lineup still has moves to be made. Our defense can get significantly better. We can get a little bit help more on the edges on our offense. And we're right there. We were just one seed for, it was a week to be fair, but you can show you can contend and play at a very high level.
They go 9-4, end up missing the playoffs. You're definitely looking at it like
disappointment.
This shit is ridiculous.
Disappointment.
Like,
but
how
the
much better
NFC
can
is
we?
great.
Yeah, but like we supposed to be there.
But you're not supposed to be here yet.
Well,
But we were there.
But they're there
Agreed.
now.
You're here
They're there
now,
now.
and I'm
It
not going
can't
to
be
say
like in the summer we weren't supposed to be. We get there now. It's like
agreed.
It's like you get invited to a party, but then you enter and they bounce and not trying to let you in.
You got to get out. I agree. I think
suck.
what you showed is progress. And I think that fans still will look at it as a disappointment. You failed your ultimate mission because you want to make the playoffs, but you're hopeful. Significantly hopeful. More so than you were coming into this year.
Yeah, it just the taste that gets left in your mouth.
Don't
because you
disagree.
probably lose 3 out of your last 4 games or you miss the playoffs, and that's a hard pill.
It's
to
a
swallow.
tough schedule, though.
It is. Oh, don't get me wrong.
Again,
it definitely is.
I'm hating,
Browns,
but I'm not going to slight
Browns,
them
yeah.
too much.
Well, must win.
You lose to the Browns.
it's over.
Conversations. You should win that.
yeah. The Niners, too, that's a toss-up just because the Niners defense isn't really good. So I think that if they just need to win 2. If they win 2, they're in.
I think so.
That's all they need to do. They don't.
But the game versus Detroit, man.
Yeah, because
That's a tough one.
Detroit, it does matter if Detroit wins the final game of the season, but Detroit also has to play the Rams. So if they lose that game, it really brings down the chances a lot.
That's
So
massive.
Yeah.
I think that the Bears have a really good shot. And
Now let me
it's
ask.
between them and the Lions.
Let me ask you guys a question. On that play where Hurts threw the interception
Somebody was open.
and he fumbled, does he get the points for the interception and the fumble as well? Honest question.
That's actually a great
Yes.
question.
Yo,
Yes.
then Hurts is having an all-time shitter.
So is that
Yo,
minus
Ty,
4
let me
in
know.
that game?
Bro, he fumbled.
That might be minus 4 on one
He
play.
threw the interception,
That's
got it back, and
hilarious,
fumbled.
actually. That's
He
pretty-
easily. That's a fumble.
That's literally the worst play of the season.
right now against Tyler, I'm up 118.40 to 117.14.
Oh, that's a good game.
Goddard has
he does indeed
6.90
have
points.
a fumble lost. Oh, the finest you get points because it IDP. You
Yep,
get,
IDP.
Fumble recovery
The Eagles
points.
defense has given me 13 points.
So he got points for a fumble recovery.
And finest, yeah.
And he lost them because he fumbled too.
Bro,
That's
fumbled it.
hilarious.
He's got 0.7 points right now in fantasy.
So AJ Brown they called the touchdown back.
They called it back.
He has 5 points right now. Lad has
AJ?
0.
Moving on to the next part of the show. We have to talk about the obvious. We know the Bears lost to the Packers, and I'm elated. I am. I can't say I was happy. I wasn't happy seeing Caleb end the game on an INT. I was cool. I was cool with that. But we have to give some flowers. Jordan Love was pretty excellent. He was amazing, I'd argue. He had that INT, got it out the way, but after that, he was dialed in. And Joel, I've been saying this for how long? Your number one option was a guy who was just unfortunately always injured, Christian Watson. I feel like this was his breakout game to the NFL community, putting a stamp on him by far and away being their wide receiver one, the best option for them. And that includes Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is a playmaker, a difference maker for the Green Bay Packers, but he hasn't been that same player we saw last year. Christian Watson, when he's been on the field, it's been a drastic difference for their offense. And Jordan Love against the Bears, which I expected. The Bears defense is sweet. But Jordan Love went out there and he had to execute, and he 1,000% did.
Jordan Love is playing himself into the MVP conversation.
Okay.
He's playing like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. There are 3 quarterbacks that stand out to me that have been in the conversation all year long. It's Matthew Stafford, Drake May, Dak Prescott. Jordan Love is right there.
Josh Allen.
He's playing, Josh Allen too. Jordan Love is playing as well as any quarterback in the NFL right now. You mentioned Christian Watson, and since Christian Watson has been back week 8, the Packers are number 1 in dropback EPA per play. They're the most efficient passing offense, but really over the last 2 weeks, when Matt LaFleur has been more aggressive as a passing attack, we've seen the throws that Love has been making down the field. Watson has been a recipient of multiple of them. 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games. The bomb against Detroit was ridiculous. The across the field pass on a crosser for a touchdown to Watson was
Christian
ridiculous.
Yep.
And then the slant also where Jordan Love checked into the right play, and then it was a fake screen and Watson just beat the corner and then just housed it.
Yep.
He is the game breaker. And the fact that the Packers are this efficient offensively after losing an all-pro tight end speaks volumes to the impact that Christian Watson has been able to make. It actually makes me feel sad that if they had Tucker Kraft, this would be like
scary.
This would be like, yeah, exactly. Like, I don't even know how you stop them, but they have enough. The offensive line's playing better. The rushing attack, I feel like now is playing off the pass game rather than the other way around, where I feel like early in the season, it was very much like that. And Micah Parsons is every bit the game changer that we thought he'd be.
100%.
He completely wrecked the game against Chicago, one of the best offensive lines in football, and he dominated it. Matt LaFleur, in 7 seasons, he has the most wins by a head coach in NFL history. This year is going to be the first year that Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers win the NFC North, and they win their first division title together because they're that good. And they're every bit a Super Bowl contender as we thought they were to begin the year.
You know, Jordan Love has one bad trait, I think. And him and Tua have this similar trait.
Oh, please don't disrespect Jay Love.
Oh my God. Just humor me. Their turnovers are always terrible. I don't know what it is, but I feel like Jordan Love has 3 interceptions on the year, 4 interceptions. It's very minimal. But whenever he has them, it just always feels like it's just like he throws it right to a dude. But jokes aside, this offense is great when it's moving. And I always turned my head when after the Eagles game, people were calling for Matt LaFleur's job. And I'm like, listen, man, I get it as a Packers fan because they've been a pinnacle of success for my entire life, basically for going on 30 years at this point. They're consistently, in conference championships, Super Bowls, all of this, MVP quarterbacks. And the fact that they haven't had a Super Bowl in a while, they haven't been to the Super Bowl. I understand people get frustrated and fed up. Matt LaFleur is one of the best head coaches in the NFL. Like, point blank period. He's a young, offensive-minded guy, forward-thinking. Does he have moments that piss me off? Does he have moments that I'm like, I would do things differently? Sure. But I mean, how many coaches, don't piss you off, right? Like maybe Sean McVay. Maybe that's like the only one that is always perfect.
Fair play.
But even still, 99% of coaches, they're going to do something that pisses you off. But LaFleur has shown to have such a solid baseline floor of your double-digit wins. You're going to compete for the division. And a ceiling of, when Aaron Rodgers is playing well, people thought he was washed. He won back-to-back MVPs. Jordan Love hits the gates running. His rookie, I guess he a little slow his rookie season, but second half he was fantastic and ended the season awesome. And we all looked at him like that's a franchise quarterback. So the LaFleur stuff always made me scratch my head, but he's awesome. Jordan Love has been playing out of his mind. The Toyotathon stuff is hilarious, but it's true. As the season progresses, he gets better and better. And I think when you have a quarterback, especially a quarterback to be playing in Green Bay, that's what you want. Someone that as the season goes on, he's going to perform up to par. But yeah, I was thinking about that actually, I think a week or two ago with Chelsea. I was like, one thing that people don't talk enough about, Tucker Kraft, man. Tucker Kraft was like, he's one of my favorite players. And when he went down, I was so sad. And then everyone kind of stopped talking about it, and the Packers start to struggle. And I'm like, damn, man, I wish Tucker Kraft was here, because he's a difference maker. And Christian Watson's showing that he's a difference maker too. As long as he stays healthy, this offense should keep going. Jaden Reed got back yesterday too. He's someone that can be an explosive player. And Josh Jacobs, I know that stat wise, it's kind of what he's been doing, but I thought just eye test wise, he looked really explosive. Had that big third or fourth down run on the last drive where he looked explosive. He got off the ball quick, made a guy miss. He had there was 2 or 3 bears. Yeah, he was great in that game. And the defense is continuing to show up week in and week out. So the Packers we talked about at the beginning of the show, these seasons within seasons, the Packers are kind of like that, right? Where you trade for Micah Parsons, there's all this hype in the beginning of the year. You start off a little slow, right? You have that tie against the Packers, the tie against the Cowboys, loss against the Browns, and as the season's gone on, you've had some great wins, but then you also had the loss to the Eagles and the Panthers. But now you sit up here, they're 9-3-1. My bad. They're coming off a win against the Chicago Bears. I wouldn't say a handed win, but this is really good Chicago Bears team who had been rolling, and they took care of business at home. So, yeah, I look at the Packers, and to me, they're not quite the Rams, right? I think the Rams are still the top of the NFC, but they're right there with the Seahawks in terms of that team that's going to challenge the Rams and really push them to the brink because, like you said earlier in the show, top 10 offense, top 10 defense, superstar quarterback, a head coach that I trust, a run game that I trust. There's not a lot of questions for them. It's just, once the playoffs come along, can you execute?
Yeah, you look at his numbers. He's completing 67% of his passes, 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on a year. He got labeled the turnover prone quarterback because his interceptions are bad. But the Packers are one of the most safe teams in the league in terms of not letting the ball go. They have the fewest takeaways in the NFL. They're towards the bottom of the league. 105.4 passer rating, second in QBR, fourth in total EPA per play. Jordan Love has been flat out amazing. I feel like last year he was really good. I don't think he got enough credit for his season last year, but I think this year he has really ascended into an elite level where I think it's pretty obvious. And 3 straight years as a starter where the floor for him is 4,000 yards passing, 25 plus passing touchdowns, and 10 interceptions or less. That's basically what we're seeing now with 3 straight years of a 100 plus passer rating. And I love Christian Watson. He's ascending now, but for the most part, not having an elite alpha number 1 wide receiver. No. So I feel like for him to be this consistent and this great, Jordan Love is an elevator. And that's why I was kind of annoyed with Matt LaFleur early in the season when he didn't exactly let him loose, because I think Jordan Love, he's your best player. He's your elevator. He makes everybody around him better. And how he manages pressure, I think, is up there with anybody. Easily. Against the blitz, against Chicago, he was ridiculous.
Unbelievably great.
Yeah, you look at the numbers against the blitz.
Every time they were blitzing, he was positive plays.
Against the blitz, I think he had 1 touchdown, and he was 7 for 11 against the blitz, if I'm not mistaken. But that's how good he was. And he's one of the best quarterbacks against the blitz, so it's hard to blitz them. They don't get blitzed all that much because of that very reason. He manages pressure well. He doesn't take sacks. He doesn't fumble. He doesn't turn over the ball. And now, Riv, I know that, the Packers have, you've been on the other side of the Packers recently, but what have they shown you over the last couple of weeks, beating the Vikings, the Lions, and now the Bears, and beating all teams in their division? You feel like this is one of the best teams in the NFC?
Sure. Get your mic, bro.
Oh, shit. Sure.
Where would you rank them right now at the top of the NFC?
Don't have a ranking. I know what you're trying to do. I don't have a ranking.
No, I'm asking you because they've been great. I think it's them and the Rams, and you have to give some respect to the 2 world champions, right? But, Christian Watson didn't play in that playoff game.
He didn't play in that. He hasn't
played against us. I don't know. I don't think maybe Brazil. That was the last time he played,
right?
I think that was the last time he played against us.
Yeah, he might have. Yeah, hated that field.
We both did. We both did. Yeah. Packers are great. Jordan Love's awesome.
Yeah.
He's in my top 10.
He was in your top 10. He wasn't somebody else's.
Nope.
If you wanted me to do what you did, I can't do
Jordan
that.
Love moved from 11 to probably like 8 for me.
That's valid. Jordan Love was like 8-9 for me.
Jordan Love is number one for me.
Respect
Over
that.
Mahomes?
Over anybody.
Over
Okay.
God.
Over anybody. Fan base is spoiled. The Packers.
They are.
They're very spoiled.
That's why you jump ship to them, the spoiled franchise?
Yeah, I needed to get spoiled. I needed to have somebody need to be my sugar daddy.
Jordan Love's your sugar daddy?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just they give me constant success.
A fan of many is a fan of none, Mr. Moran.
That was a bar.
No, it wasn't. If I heard that in a rap song, I'd throw it down.
Some shit J. Cole would say.
Hey, it's some shit Wale would say.
Oh,
All right, but the Packers are playing great. Riv, hopefully, you give them their props as the season goes on.
I just said they're great. I have them winning the division.
that tie we're going to look back on and think it is the reason they won the division.
It blessed them.
Unbelievable, man.
Now
I'm
their
looking
win
at it.
percentage is better.
It's bullshit because the Lions can win out and they still may not win
They
the
don't
division
control
because that tie is so clutch. And Dallas blew it. They had that game won. They gagged.
Dallas, man. What are you gonna do?
Can't
Dallas.
trust them.
Can't trust them.
Dallas.
Can't trust
And look what they did against Detroit. Dallas did. I mean,
They
it
gagged.
was
Didn't
embarrassing.
show up.
They were hot.
That was obvious, though.
Everybody thought, they were going to run the table as I did.
That was an obvious Detroit win.
Only if they
Looking
play the
back on
Eagles
it,
every week.
yeah.
Detroit at home,
Coming off
that's
a
money.
loss.
You know?
They're right. They lost. Yeah, they lost the Packers.
Yeah, they
Thanksgiving.
lost to the Packers.
Now, Riv, you don't have a lot to say about the Packers, but I'm sure you have a lot to say about the Chiefs because their playoff streak is probably over. I feel like you've been waiting on this like all season long for this like exact moment to happen, and now it's finally here. You didn't give them the benefit of the doubt all year, and I guess
Smart.
you were right
He was
about
right,
it.
yeah.
First time in like 5 years you were right about the Chiefs, but you're right now. And how do you feel about the playoff streak being over for them?
It's not really about giving them the benefit of the doubt. They showed you who they were all year.
They were terrible.
Like, they've literally showed you at every waking moment where you thought a run was going to happen that, no, this team is not that good. Obviously, others gave them the benefit of the doubt because they have Patrick Mahomes. But I've been saying it all year. These weapons that you were waiting to come back are not that good. Rasheed Rice is a good wide receiver. I'm not going to say he's not.
He's not great.
Xavier Worthy, God help me, he's so painfully average. Kelsey,
A couple drops, you're not great.
now Rasheed's good. Kelsey's obviously declining, but he's still good. Offensive line banged up. They still have yet to define what a running game is. I don't think they know what that is. Defense, I think it used to be elite, but now it lacks that talent, especially in the secondary.
Trent McDuffie's overrated.
Definitely not top 3 like some people might think. Whoa. Oh, I thought he was going to. Oh, my God.
God.
Okay, thank God.
Jesus, bro.
Trying to be too fancy. And I think the Chiefs I've walked into, like last year, you had to know. Last year they were 15-1 or like 12-1.
15-2.
But they were like 12-1 in like one score
12-0.
games. Yeah, 12-0 in one score games. That was going to flip. Obviously, you would think it flipped to the median, but it kind of just went in reverse.
All the way.
Yeah, on this side. But listen, the Chiefs needed it. It gets to a point where you can't be great for 10 years straight, 7 years straight, 8 years straight. Like some could, but you need a year off.
Peyton could.
And Peyton's nice.
Brady did it.
Brady's Hall of Fame, and I think Mahomes is in that conversation. But
Josh is doing it.
yeah, Josh don't win though. That's the unfortunate
Good point.
truth. Mahomes, he's back-to-back long seasons. Same with the Chiefs, long dragged out seasons. Sometimes you need a year off, and I think it was kind of written in the stars. This may be, okay, we're fucking lit.
I feel like when he's not throwing interceptions, the offense is moving.
No, when he's not throwing a bad pick, the offense is kind of lit.
I feel like the passing has been bad.
But with the Chiefs, they still have a chance. I know, you're probably done with them, but I've saw Chiefs Kingdom kind of ride out this. Hey, if we still got some fight left, there's a chance. And there is a statistical way for this team to make the playoffs. But I mean, this is the most there's things you see in the NFL, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't think that would happen. Oh shit, I'm shocked. This is not one of those things where I'm shocked. I've felt this team hasn't been good since like the Jaguars loss.
Yeah, but to be fair, coming into the season, we all had them in the playoffs. Now.
For sure. That's why I said the Jaguars loss. It was like,
This was like week 5.
We had them in the
less.
playoffs, but like wild card team. At least me.
I had
had Denver at 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
you
foolish.
guys cooked. I think listen, it's nonetheless it's shocking. right? Like
Missing the playoffs? Yes.
Missing the
playoffs is
playoffs
shocking.
while
Yes.
Mahomes is in his prime.
with no injuries to Mahomes, right? Like obviously Mahomes missed 6 weeks. Like okay, whatever. Mahomes was healthy the whole season. You
It's
know what I
also
mean? Like
been a better Mahomes year than 2024 and
Yeah,
2023.
top 5 in
Easily.
offense. All that.
He's
yeah.
been amazing this year.
Like,
That's why
the offense is so much better than it was last
Except
year.
last night.
it's
Terrible.
It's
yesterday.
inexcusable that they're about to miss the playoffs because I think the season's over. And I think even last night, I don't think he played that bad. I think that the receivers so
He wasn't good.
You look at
Only
the
Mahomes can throw 3 INTs, have less than 40%
because
completion.
two of them weren't his fault.
The Kelsey one was
Not his
fringe
fault.
his fault.
Absolutely not.
Fringe.
It's between
Kind of
three
threw it behind him,
defenders.
and you throw it in 3
You
defenders.
threw it right here. You got to catch
He's like
that.
this. He had to like turn
Yeah,
for
hey,
it.
hey, listen. Your receivers got to make plays. They get paid millions of dollars.
The
too.
only one that I'll give him the pass for was not an INT. Rasheed dropped that ball on 4th.
Oh yeah,
That was a
bad.
drop. That was a drop.
I think that this
teacher here
year
was in the back of his head.
the
Oh,
Chiefs.
see, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, yo,
that
he was scared.
That was one of the biggest
Yeah.
hits I've seen in some time,
Bro,
bro.
I'm
He
here
got
watching-
fucking lit up.
I'm watching a game with my dad, and I'm getting hype. I'm like, and you guys know I love Rasheed Rice. I love Rasheed, bro. That is
goal?
one of the
low
most
field goal.
perfect hard hits I've seen. That is
Legal,
like
too.
2000s
Yeah.
hard hitting
Yeah.
football.
It was a bad matchup from the start. An elite defense against an offensive line that had backups and
And then their left tackle goes down the first damn play.
And I will say that their third string emergency left tackle actually played really well. In place
Rookie.
of Wanya Morris.
Undrafted.
He played well.
He was on the Jets
he played
practice
good.
squad.
So he was. Too bad he let him go.
Darren Muji has an eye.
But you do
been
have some
amazing.
good left tackle. You have
Yeah.
good left tackle right now. But I think
Come on, Jake.
the Chiefs season ending like this is
There you
embarrassing.
go.
Need that.
A season of Mahomes' prime wasted in what feels like a wide open AFC. Now,
Not for
Kevin
them.
Durant, legendary
Here we
player, he said that Mahomes cannot make the playoffs again, and I would never look at him differently. And I could understand where he's coming from
But KD's the same one who doesn't look at his decision differently.
because
Bad, right message, wrong messenger, I guess.
Patrick Mahomes is still right now, the resume is one of the best quarterbacks, Mount Rushmore quarterback. That's what it is right now. And I think that
Top 5.
one season where he doesn't make the playoffs doesn't define him. It's definitely a rarity, but we have to remember that, Brady went 10 years without Super Bowl. Other quarterbacks have missed the playoffs in their prime as well. I think that if you look back to 2022, if going into that year, after they traded Tyreek Hill, somebody told you the Chiefs were going to win 2 of the next 3 Super Bowls, you would think that they
I don't know
were
where- I
lying.
don't know where
Can I
he's
tell him to be
I
quiet?
don't know where he's going with this.
Can I tell him to be quiet?
I have
I just-
no.
I don't care about what he did.
But you had them miss some playoffs that year.
I don't know where
Okay,
he's
and
going.
I also
with this.
had them not winning the division this year. So when we
Yes.
talk about this year, we talk about their failures.
This
we
is the
talk
thing.
about their
He is about to start
inability.
glazing them.
We talk about
No.
their inability to stop a nosebleed. We talk about their inability to run the football. We talk about their inability to be clutch. That's what we should be talking about. We shouldn't be talking about what happened 3 years ago.
That's relevant.
not. It's not relevant.
It's relevant because
Is
the
it relevant?
Chiefs
No.
I don't think
rosters-
so. I don't know what he's trying to get
It's
at.
relevant
I wanna
because
listen. I wanna see where he's going
the
with
Chiefs rosters have been underwhelming for 3 years now. Because they won, you view them as not underwhelming. But I was there the entirety of 2022 where Mahomes, the Chiefs defense has only really been top 10 1 year, solidified top 10, really at most 2. The defense has always been up and down, inconsistent. Playoff time, they kind of turn it up, but it's always been inconsistent. The run game you're speaking of, it's never been there. They've never had a run game. Mahomes has never had a 1,000-yard rusher in his career.
Damian Williams was elite
His
in
career high is
2019,
498 yards in the season.
but he was elite in the playoffs.
They had
Never had
a
a
run,
running back
but
worth
they weren't
1,000 yards and
ever
give him the ball
able
to
to
that much.
consistently run the ball.
And then unfortunate things transpired.
I remember 2023 when he started out, was it 7-5? And then they rattled off a couple straight wins and it got into the playoffs and it got hot. The offense looked lifeless for 12 weeks and nobody thought they were going to win. This Chiefs roster last year, 2024, when they lost, they made it that far. Nobody thought they were going to make it that far because they were underwhelming for most of the year. These problems have been brewing up for 3 years now. Because the Chiefs have won, it has masked the problem.
100%.
That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
And
just didn't want to be
that's
Mahomes
why
glaze.
those seasons we look back on as successes because they won, of course, but it was still underwhelming rosters. They weren't stacked with the most talent. At the end of the day, the Chiefs' pillars of their dynasty has been Mahomes, Kelsey, Chris Jones, Reed, Steve Spagnuolo. Those have been the top 5 most important players in it. Kelsey is older and not the same. Chris Jones is turning 32. Andy
great game
Reid's
yesterday.
clock management decisions this year
He's
has
going
been
senile?
woeful. Against Dallas, midfield, you don't go for it on 4th down. But against the Texans on your own side of the field, you go for it multiple times against an elite unit, and then they fail to convert, and you allow a struggling offense in what was Houston in the second half to get
running.
2 straight
Fumbled.
scoring drives when they had perfect position to score. The Chiefs are going to have an overhaul, and I think that this season, because of their failure, and last year they went 15-2, and I actually think their team this year is better. But last year they were very lucky in 1-score victories. And you can point to a multitude of moments where that luck played a factor. But they were very underwhelming last year, and the defense wasn't good last year either. And the same problems that they had last year, they're having this year. But now that they're not making the playoffs, it's going to force the ownership and front office to actually evaluate the problems, because it's one thing to make the playoffs and kind of just shrug it off. Missing the playoffs entirely forces you to look at everybody. Look at the GM's decisions that got you here. Look at the coaching's decisions that got you here to this point. Because when you miss the playoffs and a player as great as Patrick Mahomes' prime, everything is on the table. And I asked myself, in Mahomes' tenure, over the last 4 seasons, what has Andy Reid, what has Brett Veach, what have they done to take the load off of Patrick Mahomes? He has accounted for 76% of his team's offensive yards. That is the most of any quarterback in the NFL. What have they done to take the load off of this quarterback? They haven't brought in a running back. They're not rushing the football. Everything is on the back of Mahomes, and Andy Reid is an awesome coach. We forget about his perception before Mahomes got the success.
So now we're about to shit on Andy Reid.
And I think the most telling stat is a 3rd down conversion ranking.
Okay.
Before Mahomes and KC, they ranked 19th on average on 3rd down. With Mahomes and KC, before this season, they ranked 2nd. This season, because they've lowered on 3rd down, they now rank 4th in the Mahomes era.
Right.
Mahomes has been the best 3rd down quarterback in the NFL. And a lot of the times it's him bailing out what's happening. I think at one point in time, Andy Reid was one of the most innovative designers.
But he doesn't call plays.
Mahomes.
No.
Reid does call plays.
I thought it was
Matt
Matt
Nagy does. Nagy definitely calls some plays. I don't know what the
Matt Nagy, sometimes when you have an offensive head coach and an offensive coordinator, the coordinator helps with the game plan. But
So
doesn't necessarily call plays.
What is Jim Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh is just
Nagy calls some plays though.
yeah, like I'm sure he does, but Andy Reid's calling the plays for the most part. Like
Are
I
you
was
sure?
at
Like
80%,
yesterday,
20%.
you saw Nagy on the sideline with the play sheet talking, like into the mic, which I'm assuming is connected to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Reid has a play sheet too. They
sure.
all do.
Yeah.
He definitely has an input. He's been, I think, not having Eric Bieniemy there
You're right.
for the last 2 years, really. Last 3 years, I would say, last 3 seasons. Eric Bieniemy was a coach that people didn't get along with all the time, but his accountability was needed with the team. And now Matt Nagy is more of a yes man to Andy Reid. And I feel like Andy Reid, the modern NFL defenses, it's a lot of crossers, things horizontal. I think the biggest issue with him is the game management decisions. And I think Mahomes has bailed him out in a lot of moments. I think when you miss the playoffs, you have to think about this. Like, Reid without Mahomes and KC, they blew a 31-10 halftime lead to the Colts, 21-3 halftime lead to the Titans.
Reid without Mahomes
and
also
KC.
won a playoff game
1-4.
to send them to the AFC Championship.
They were 1-4 in the playoffs with
But that
Mahomes.
year they
So
won the
Alex
Super.
Smith, yeah.
yeah.
The year they won the Super Bowl.
Listen, I think I hear what you're saying.
I think everything is on the table when you're evaluating the Chiefs.
I don't think Andy Reid's on the table
I think Andy Reid has bought
unless
himself
he wants to
leeway.
retire. But
Yes,
he's
I think-
not in jeopardy. His
I
job's
think
not in
Andy
jeopardy.
Reid has bought himself leeway I don't think they should move on from him. But you need to find a way to help out Mahomes.
Yes.
I think the fact that they haven't had a run game his entire time there is malpractice. We spoke about it for years with Josh Allen when he needed help, when they could not run the football. We constantly spoke about they need to have a running game. We haven't done that with Mahomes because he's been able to overcome that and they've been able to win, but that is needed. And everything, all the pressure is on him to perform, and he usually does. But this year, it's been not having a rushing attack, the offensive line injuries, but then a defensive regression. And I'm really looking at Brett Veach as the biggest culprit in this
100%.
because he gave George Karlaftis a big-time contract, and he's an average edge rusher. He paid Nick Bolton. I like Nick Bolton. Their best linebacker is Leo Chanel pretty comfortably to me.
He's a free agent this year.
He is.
Jet.
Brian Cook's a free agent. Jalen Watson's a free agent. This offseason, I will not rule out that Trent McDuffie gets traded for picks because they're in a position right now where they need to sell their best players to start recouping on talent, and they can't put all their eggs in one basket. This past offseason,
Sounds like a bill to me.
they did that with Karlaftis and Nick Bolton. They overpaid for them to keep them in-house. And because they won, they thought it was fine. But now you see yourself in a situation where the Chiefs' issues, edge rusher, Kelsey retires. They now need a tight end desperately. They don't have a receiver that can beat man-to-man coverage consistently. They need that. They also need a corner if Jalen Watson walks because he's been awesome this year. They need safety help. Like, this team has a lot of holes that has been getting masked for the last couple of years, but now it's finally caught up to them, and they have to have a major overhaul in the offseason, kind of like when they lost to the Bengals in the AFC Championship game. And no, I should say the Bucs in the Super Bowl, and they overhauled their offensive line. That's what they need in the offseason, but I think it's inexcusable to miss the playoffs in Mahomes' prime, and everybody has to get looked at, and you have to ask questions about everybody now. Yeah. You know, Andy Reid even asking questions like, okay, we have to see what he does next season to make life easier for Mahomes. We have to see if he's more innovative in the run game to take pressure off Patrick Mahomes, maybe more under center.
I mean, just get talent, and then I think Andy Reid can do something.
Like this year, under center runs have been efficient for them. The 4th and 1 play call when they were trying to convert it, Kareem Hunt has been the most efficient short yardage back in the NFL, ironically enough, and it's a shotgun play to Hollywood Brown. You know, so those type of moments, it's about the design of it, and I just think that they haven't done enough to help Mahomes. And in spite of that, they've been able to overcome it as a team, but now it's all caught up to them, and that's why it's not surprising that they're in this position when they've neglected a lot of valuable and necessary positions.
Yeah, I think Andy Reid is very safe. I think the bigger issue is the talent because we talked about, you know, some of the design and play calling. When I look at Travis Kelce, when I look at Rashee Rice, they're winning over the middle of the field. They're winning a lot of horizontal routes. That's their MO. That's what they're doing. They're not winning vertically. And then your vertical guys, and Juju, I think, goes in that conversation too, obviously to a lesser extent. Your vertical guys are like Hollywood Brown, Tyquan Thornton, Xavier Worthy. Worthy was, I think you were banking on Worthy this season, right? Like you were banking on Worthy to be a real integral part because what you saw at the end of last year, including the Super Bowl. And then you knew Rashee Rice, once August came around, you knew that he was going to be suspended for 6 games. So you were banking on Worthy to take a step in this offense. He hasn't been able to. I think some of his limitations that put on him pre-draft are kind of coming to fruition now. The offensive line was super banged up. Pacheco goes down. You sign Kareem Hunt basically off the street. I mean, a few weeks ago, he got 30 damn carries. Was it the Cowboys game or the week before the Cowboys game? Like, there was a game where Kareem Hunt got 30 carries for you, and he's not out here averaging 6 yards a carry or anything. So I think it's a bunch of different things, right? Like, I think you had the Rashee Rice suspension. You had Xavier Worthy regress. You had the offensive line injuries. You had the Pacheco injury. You had just a lot of things not go your way this season, just from more or less a luck perspective, things that were out of your control. And you're right, defensively, they never had like this shutdown defense, but what they have had is in big moments, in big games, in big possessions, they've had either Spags dialing up a blitz, or they have a McDuffie or Snead in recent years, or Chris Jones that make a big play when they need to, and they haven't had that this season. And of course, they're not probably going to have that in the playoffs. They're not even going to have to see that. But To me, I think it's just a talent thing. I think you get Andy Reid, two more weapons. You definitely need a running back. You need a difference maker, whether it's at tight end or receiver. You get him that. You get Mahomes back. I don't think you're making any huge changes. And usually, too, with these like historical franchises, when I'm thinking of the Ravens, the Steelers, the Cowboys to an extent, it takes a lot for them to like overhaul something and make a huge move at coach or, whatever, important GM position. So I think 1 year, even though it's malpractice, it's no excuse to, I think you feel pretty comfy going with Andy Reid and Mahomes next year, and you just try to figure things out in the draft and trades and free agency.
To be fair to that, and then we can move on. Packers kind of did overhaul. Got rid of McCarthy.
Yeah.
Then Rodgers had to dial in once LaFleur came in. He did. Back-to-back MVPs. Then that didn't work out. Then there were the kind of rumblings of like, Rodgers kind of wants to move on. They're like, go. Leave.
They were right.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the next era of the Chiefs with Mahomes, where Kelsey's probably gone. Chris Jones is on the back end. He's still playing really well this year. They just really don't have help around him. But his contract is backloaded and the cap hits really get disgusting. Andy Reid is 67 years old. He's getting older. Like, my question to you guys is, how many head coaches, not that are going to be available, but just head coaches in general, that if they became available and you're the Chiefs, you fire Andy Reid to go
Sean
get?
McVay.
There's two.
Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan.
That's it. That's the list. No one else.
I think about Sean Payton.
I guess.
Maybe, but
I think about it.
Like, you're not firing. There's
I wouldn't
nobody.
fire.
There's nothing. There's
I think
nothing Andy
about,
Reid can do
Ben
to be
Johnson.
moved.
yeah, Ben
No.
Johnson's
I
like
think-
I get it. I see the
No.
vision, but like for sure, I would have no problem with the Shanahan.
Some
McVay.
new on the block, him and Mahomes could be some shit.
Yeah,
You
I
know
think
what I'm
those are the two. I think the Sean McVay one, I don't think it's like that.
Boom, nigga! Fucking boom! Boom!
Wait,
boom!
let's make sure there's no flags.
No, there is no flag.
It's
Fuck
time.
wrong with him.
It's time.
Fuck wrong with him. Boom!
I thought this was a fucking replay or something.
Boom!
Got the
Come
score
on,
bug
just
up
tell
or
him we're
nothing.
fucking here. Tell him we're fucking.
Stop throwing the ball. Get that shit to Saquon, nigga. We back.
Hey.
Fuck wrong with him. 1 seed, 1%, nigga.
Talk to him,
Nigga, this shit never left.
He picked the Chargers.
No, I
Did he?
didn't.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Oh,
The
shit, I'm about to
fuck?
fry him. I thought he really did, yeah.
You think I would ever choose that bum ass team
Look
and
at this
that
shit.
whatever
No
blue?
flag. We didn't do nothing.
Oh,
we
the
didn't
fake.
need to do
The
anything.
fake
Tush
push.
Fuck wrong with him. Saquon!
Hey,
That's his first fucking.
we might be going to the finals.
Oh yeah, duh.
Talk your shit, Sake. Now let's lock in.
I'm turned on. I'm turned
Is that his longest rush of the season?
I've never
think so,
seen
yes.
Riv this hyped with the Jalen Hurts play.
Oh well, duh. He doesn't
You
like
see, how
Jalen
he,
Hurts.
you see what he tried to do?
Game
just
versus the
now?
Rams, bro. He wasn't there.
You see what he just tried to do?
Who cares?
Make
bro?
it a
It's
negative
always something
thing.
about him, bro.
It's cool. You won't see your team win a bowl.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna see it this year.
Saquon, baby. Let's go. Let's get a stop. Let's go for 2. We have 12 points? No, we don't. We have 9.
No. 9 plus 6. Plus
What is it, a
1,
3-point game now?
16.
I thought we had 12. That's what I'm saying. Let's go for 2 to make
Uh-huh,
it 20.
uh-huh.
No. Let's
16,
take
13, yep.
What is it now? A 3-point game?
Yep.
Yes, 16, 13.
52-yard run.
Sex in my mouth.
No, quite literally.
Fuck.
Quite literally. Quite fucking literally.
I think that the Sean McVay thing isn't that out of reach
Mhm.
if Matthew Stafford opts to
Yeah.
retire earlier than usual. Because let's say Matthew Stafford decides to retire and then Sean McVay doesn't have a quarterback and he's like, where would I want to be outside of that one place if he just gets to pick his place?
You'd also have to trade for Sean McVay, no?
Yeah, I would trade first round.
Joel
I
would
don't
love
Yeah.
this conversation.
What about a different avenue?
We're having.
What about a different avenue when Stafford does retire, right? Of course, Stafford's old. Let's say
McVay will retire too.
Let's say Rams win it, right?
McVay
Rams win it.
will retire.
And McVay was like, maybe I don't want to retire. But let's say he retires. Let's say McDermott gets fired. Sean McDermott gets fired. McVay's all like, wait a minute.
I get to coach the
Go
Demons.
sit with Josh in Buffalo?
I think then Josh has a legitimate chance to become the GOAT.
Now we're talking about I got my new Stafford. I'm good in the hood. Younger, fresher, bigger, stronger.
Can you imagine if Brady or Peyton in their prime had a chance to work with Sean Payton?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the equivalent how I see it. Like like
different.
Mahomes getting to work with Reed to an extent is
awesome.
insane. Yeah. Like that is crazy to think about. It's just two geniuses in their own craft working with one another.
Marino and Shula.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shula was awesome, incredible. Whole world. Couldn't tell me nothing about that guy.
It's
man.
true.
He's different.
He was different.
I talk like he's one of my favorites. Like
His
I
son,
emulate.
DC of the Rams.
Yeah,
now.
I knew. Come on, bro. I followed his whole life.
Okay.
I take his playbooks and that, and you ain't even know that.
I'm a big fan of Shula and his son.
Me too. Big fan.
It's just Brady had McDaniels for so long, and McDaniels is such a good offensive coordinator. I don't know. I think working with a great offensive play caller is awesome until the defense is completely dog shit. Because Breeze had dog shit defenses for like 6 years in his prime.
Yeah.
Because
he was just throwing 5,000 yards every
exactly.
year.
Because they had nobody they didn't have the talent, they didn't have the schematics either. You got to have a blend. That's why the Chiefs with Reed and Spags, they've kind of gotten blessed with it.
Yeah.
Needed that no call.
Yikes. Because that was definitely a hole.
That's neat though. He wasn't gonna get him. Oh my god.
No, the energy's it's completely turned on its
energy
head.
shift. 9-4, bitches.
1% chance. Now he held him.
Face mask too. That should have been called
Okay,
back.
I mean no face mask, but definitely
face mask.
74.
On 20.
That was a hole, but
24.
he wasn't gonna get him. Like, why you calling that? You know what I'm saying? He was never gonna get him.
Nah, shout out. Yo, Goodell made a call.
He did.
Let's
Needed that.
go.
Ain't a lot of Goodell. Good call. Great call. Awesome call.
The good thing about the Chiefs is that they have Mahomes, and when you have a quarterback, it's easier to build around.
Sure.
That the Colts are in a dire position. I think the Colts might be one of the worst positioned teams in the league. Even after starting off hot, you trade 2 firsts for Sauce. You don't have any avenue to get a quarterback.
So Ward is also in concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Third time this year.
Damn.
Sauce Gardner, even when he did play, I thought their defense showed some flashes, but what holds back that unit is the pass rush. They need more juice there.
It's insane that they're not good, bro.
DeForest Buckner is hurt, and that's a big reason why. They don't have an interior pass rusher. And then Daniel Jones, like, even before the injury, the play was starting to dip, and they made the trade to bank on him. The sequence of events that have happened for the Colts have been the most disastrous sequence of events
get him, bro.
that you can possibly imagine. Like, there is no team that has made a trade like this, and things have went this poorly for them. I think the Sauce Gardner trade has a chance to be one of the worst midseason trades ever.
The Broncos.
The Russell Wilson trade.
I was gonna say
Sean Watson trade.
I'm saying,
No, but
I get it.
I get it. It was like,
because
yo,
it was
we have a
in-season.
chance to compete for
Yeah.
a Super Bowl
The
appearance.
others were preseason.
And then Daniel Jones broken
Wait,
fibula.
but Joel, you loved that trade.
yeah, it was good in the moment, and then
I know, it
everybody
was a
got
good
hurt.
trade. And then the wheels fell off.
Yeah, but damn, I ain't gonna say. I don't know. It's still
The wheels fell off. It's an
I think the Daniel Jones injury hurt more.
Of course.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, you traded 2 firsts. They're missing the playoffs this year. That's going to be the
What if they
14th. They are. That's either going to be the 14th or the 15th overall pick.
Bring in Phillip Rivers, brother.
That-
they might not win
Future Hall of
again.
Fame.
That speaks more on Riley Leonard and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's hurt.
Yeah, he's not good.
That's
No,
going
it
to
really
go to the
speaks
Jets.
on-
Well, he
He's
can't. I heard
hurt.
he can't see.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you know.
Sorry, AR. That was rude.
And then next year, Daniel Jones, are they going to re-sign
wanna
him
re-sign
again?
him.
Coming off of
But
an
now
Achilles
is he
injury.
gonna be ready for week 1
You know,
versus week 14? He's tearing his
How
Achilles.
well is he going to play? You know, you have now more holes on the roster because if you have to pay a quarterback, who knows what the contract's going to be? Probably something very team friendly.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Kobe.
Herbie's been bugging.
Yo, bro, we can't get him.
Nah.
We're getting there. We just can't finish.
So
If we finish
overall,
plays,
like
we win this game.
when you look at the trade, it's the first not having it this year, not having the first next year. They have no avenue to really find a quarterback in the future. And as well as Daniel Jones is playing, after the injury, it's hard to bank on that even being the future now.
I feel like they're a team that opens up the door for Kyler Murray. I think it's a good combination of a team that's going to be desperate for a quarterback, a win now quarterback, but they're also not a team with a first round pick. Not that Kyler's going to go for a first, but
K1 and JT would be attractive.
and I think K1 was Shane Steichen. Kyler Murray's in such a weird position where a team has to be kind of desperate to go out and get him. It's a tough throw. But the Colts, like they don't have the first round pick next year, so they're gonna want to try to get the best quarterback on the market. So that feels like a decent landing spot. Obviously the risk when you traded 2 first round picks was always like, it wasn't even this year. It was more so next year. Like, what happens if Daniel Jones regresses? What happens if we have to pay him all this money and the rest of the roster deteriorates? But now you got hit with a double whammy where this season, there's a real chance you don't win a game, right? You finish the season 8-9. I think they'd be the first team in NFL history to start the season 8-2 to miss the playoffs. It's brutal, but you have this season. Huh?
Didn't the Jags do it?
What?
That 1 year when
year
they started like
3.
8-2 or
They were OD to start.
OD nice.
I think they made that was the Chargers here, no?
Did they?
The
No,
Jags,
that was the year after.
the
that.
Jags were 8-3.
Yeah,
3.
they did. They missed
So,
it.
whatever. Yeah, this team was 8-2. But either way, obviously a huge collapse. And now you're going into next year with really no plan at quarterback, and you don't own your first round pick. If you're a Jets fan like me, I'm obviously prayers for Daniel Jones. Hope you
rooting
get
for you guys
better,
next
but you are.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
this looks like a top 15 pick for the Jets this year. And who knows? I mean, next year, if you get the quarterback wrong, that could be a top 10 pick going out. So it's really unfortunate for the Colts because in the moment, I think the process was right. Like you were 8-2, you were in the driver's seat for not just the division, but the number 1 seed to get a potential bye in a year where it looked like Mahomes, Lamar, and Josh, and Burr were all going to miss the playoffs in a weak division. So like the process, I think, was right. It was a bold move. Sometimes you need to make a bold move like the Rams did when they made a Jalen Ramsey trade.
Back years.
You know what I mean? So like
Mm-hmm.
bold moves are good when they work out. And when they don't work out, you're like, holy shit, what did we just do? So it's unfortunate. It's really just bad luck. And it sucks for Daniel Jones because he was revitalizing his career. He was on his way to maybe not make $50 million a year, but get a nice sizable contract, even if it was a 2 to 3 year deal with Indianapolis. And now he's going to go into next season. He's a free agent. I think there's going to be teams that want him. Minnesota, I think, is still going to be interested. I think the Colts are still going to be interested. But you're going into it battling for your job again. It's unfortunate because he had been playing so good really up to the last few weeks. And then to tear your Achilles, it's just brutal.
There was just a lot of pressure on him to continue playing through an injury that was pretty serious because of the trade that was made too. Because of how they started the season, he probably should have not played for about 2 weeks with the injury that he had.
Yeah,
You're playing with a broken fibula.
Like you couldn't,
he
you
couldn't
could
move.
visibly see that he couldn't really
could
protect
not,
himself
no,
out there.
no.
and a great part of his game, I apologize to cut you off, is his mobility.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's one of his star traits. He's solid accuracy, strong arm, no doubt, but his ability to get out of the pocket and extend, that is one of the main reasons why he's been so great. And I think he did a great job of understanding the offense, learning it quick, hitting his reads. Especially, he was great at seeing the first read, and that was usually led to a positive play. But when you had to worry about Daniel Jones, it made it a lot more easy for Jonathan Taylor in his game. And you saw once the injury hit, you and I were talking about it before the show, he got injured. Jonathan Taylor's life became a lot more difficult. And that was evident versus the Jaguars. Jaguars are a good rush defense in their own right. Don't get me wrong, but they couldn't do anything offensively. And JT struggled maybe the most we've seen him all year outside of that Steelers game. It's unfortunate. I'm really sad about it. You guys know I love DJ, and I'm wishing him well, and I hope he comes back next year and he's better than ever. But this is just such a bummer for Colts fans. Colts have been waiting for a franchise quarterback since the Luck retirement. And it looked like they got one for a steal with Daniel
for
Jones.
nothing.
And now it's
do you miss
back to well, to be fair, they got away with the holding
The
call.
dude's standing right there, though.
The guy was standing right there for the holding
His
call.
buddy's in front of him.
I'm not going to disagree, but prayers to my guy, Daniel Jones. I mean, just what an unlucky career he's had so far. He starts to figure it out with the Giants. The Giants' offensive line falls apart.
Shit.
Then they give up on him because they can't put pieces around him. Goes in and has a second chance with Indianapolis. Earns the starting job. Looks the best he's looked in his NFL career by far. Injured fibula. Plays through it because he's a warrior, and then tears his Achilles. I mean, you can't make it up. It's sad, but he'll be back. Like he's done in every single part of his career. He'll bounce back.
Can I just say, aside from the turnovers,
That's what I've
the
been
offense
saying.
looks good.
Yes,
Really
they've been
good.
Like they're
able to
moving
move
the ball.
ball.
Yes,
Really
like,
good.
The
It's just
concepts make. Oh, please.
Oh my God, bro. We fucking jinxed it.
I'm going to be honest. AJ Brown is fucking ass.
You can't make this shit up.
AJ Brown's garbage.
No, like you literally can't.
That's
make
2
this shit up.
drops.
Yeah.
Maybe George Pickens is better.
Devontae Smith is better.
I mean, where's he been, brother? Where's Smitty been this game?
Force feeding, man.
Smitty fell in a
Gotta
route.
keep AJ happy.
I gotta see some. I gotta see some shit. I gotta see the.
No, show me that
it might
this
have been a little high.
Show me
but
that
I
this
think he got his
a
hands
little
on it.
high. He
No,
sucks.
He just dropped it.
He sucks.
You get paid to catch that.
He sucks.
Yeah, you get paid to catch that.
Oh my God.
You got to catch that, AJ. Respectfully.
You get how much money? And they're going to blame Hurts.
You got to pay.
You little quacker.
Nah, you got to catch that.
Bit of a quacker.
Yeah, you get paid to catch that.
Catch the ball.
A little high, but come on, bro.
That's his third interception of the night. Does he have 4 turnovers on it right now?
Yeah, because we're counting the fumble. We're so
It's
counting the
crazy
fumble.
how they are still up, though.
Yeah, we're so counting the
The
fumble.
defense has been fucking stepping up crazy.
I'm not going to lie. This is awesome.
7 turnovers combined.
In my OG league, Charles and I, as we stand right now, are going to end up on the same bracket. Charles and I have never faced in the finals. Charles has never made it to the finals in this league. We've had this league for 15 years. Charles, if the 1 seed loses, I jump to the 1 seed. Charles jumps to the 2 seed.
Ooh.
Now we're on opposite sides
You
of the
don't play until the
bracket.
chip?
And then if we meet in the championship.
Nice.
So the guy who's the 1 seed has AJ and Jalen Hurts. It was a 5-point game going into tonight. The other guy, shout out to Kev, he has Lad McConkey. He has 1 catch. And with that INT right now, he's winning.
Damn.
It's crazy. I can't believe this game. This is like the most bizarre game I've ever watched.
We are trying to lose.
Dude, the Eagles defense is 18 fantasy points.
Are you winning?
I'm winning right now.
Are you beating him?
Yeah, 123 to 118.
Sheesh.
He has Dallas Goddard, so. And if the
Doesn't
Chargers
shit,
score here,
You
that
lose
probably
points,
goes down
yeah.
too.
Hey, man, just force 3. Please don't. No TDs. No
Just
TDs.
give the ball to 26.
Hey, if AJ catches it,
To be fair, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
that was-
You-
it was
but you
fine.
can't trust these guys anymore right now.
You can't. Well, hey, they're all fucking up. Just give it to Saquon at this point. Hey, we're too far out. QM, step up.
Come on, gotta make a play here on 3rd down. Gotta make a play.
We're going to
You
make
see
one right
something?
now. Boo! Oh, he's so wide open. Of
Oh,
course.
that's-
It's so Adoree
If
Jackson.
I'm
Keenan.
Keenan Allen, I flop. I'm bucking.
Extra 15.
What I started to love about these Monday episodes is that it's turned into a live, it's like a watch along that you'll see the day after,
He's like so far.
which I'm not mad about.
No.
It's fun. We're watching football.
Who was playing last week? That was the Pats. Pats Giants.
It
That
was,
was a bit of a
yeah.
stinker.
It was a bit of a stinker.
We had Raiders in Denver game in here one time. That,
That
one
was
sucked.
a Thursday game.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I hate watching the Raiders.
What's
Who
there to
enjoys
enjoy?
it?
Jesus Christ, bro.
There's actually nothing redeeming, but like the redeeming is they have
Old.
good players, they just can't get them the ball.
I'm just so mad that Genty went to that poverty organization.
It sucks, man.
Like, imagine him in blue and orange.
They should trade him.
Do you think they trade in division?
No, good heavens, no.
Who's the best player we can get this offseason? Can we get Jet legit?
I don't think so.
Do you think it's like
I don't think it's on the table.
he's not available, or
At
do you
least
think
not-
we can't afford
at
him?
least
It's
not this year.
available. They're not paying a quarterback. I guess they're paying some other dudes on that team.
But they are paying him.
They're old. They're
Yeah.
a couple
He's
old
getting
guys.
40.
I think you trade Addison before you trade Jet.
Can 2 firsts get me him?
Hell no.
Who, Addison? I was
No.
gonna say you could definitely do that. I mean that's what the going rate. It's 2 firsts and maybe like a day 2 pick or something.
What is Addison's price?
Like a day 2 pick.
Second?
I'll say second.
Yeah.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I
He's
think
either
that'd be
going to get franchise tagged or extended.
Easily franchise.
Facts.
Yeah.
Easy franchise.
Addison, you're saying?
Yeah.
Easy franchise.
That's somebody that becomes available. If the Vikings don't want to pay him,
Yeah.
Yo,
that's
is
somebody
there
that's
any
available.
world the Dolphins can get in?
Yes.
No,
That shit is
they're
nuts.
done. They're done.
They have a very small
I'm going to
chance.
be honest with you,
That
man.
shit is
It has
hilarious.
been one of the quietest rooting
OD.
every single week. I watch them play. I'm just like, just get it done. Just get it done. Just win.
Oh, there's
just
Denver
win.
fans
Just
rooting
win.
against the Chargers there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I just seen
Love
it.
that. Lee
Get
Hayden.
him.
Come on, just get the ball to McConkey.
Thank
Okay.
God. All right, just 3.
Dude, Quinion has him in Alcatraz.
I mean, this is normal.
The last 4 games for the Dolphins are the Steelers, Bengals, Bucks, and Patriots.
Ooh.
The Patriots games, division game, anything can happen. First game they played, it came down to the wire. The game that scares me the most, hands down, Bengals.
Steelers, too.
At Pittsburgh.
It's
isn't
at Pittsburgh
easy
on
either.
Monday night, prime time. Fuck. Still
It's
can
gonna
get it
block
done.
here. It's gonna
Still
block
can get it
field
done.
goal.
HN can have himself a ball game. They said that if it were more meaningful and they were actually scared of the Jets, they would have sent them out again.
Yeah, he was fine. He would have had maybe 200 yards if he played the whole game.
Was Brady Cook as bad as people said he was?
I didn't watch.
Oh, you didn't
I
watch?
didn't watch. No.
They said he was really bad.
Yeah.
Once
I only
Tyrod went
watch
down.
Dolphins offense, and then I quickly stopped watching.
Yeah, didn't watch actually. I don't think any of the Jets games except whatever came on Red Zone. So
Yeah, I think that Mike McDaniel saved his job with this recent turnaround the
Resurgence.
Dolphins have had.
yeah,
The defense has been the main catalyst, turning it around. Obviously, the run game being good again is massive. H.N.'s just a superstar. He's legitimate super.
Jalen
H.N.
Wright,
a top
too.
5 running back?
Jalen Wright had 100 yards.
It's wrong to say H.N.'s a top 5 running. You have
Absolutely.
the obvious. You Gibbs. If you somebody said Gibbs the best in the world, no argument. Gibbs, CMC, Jonathan Taylor, Bijan, H.N., Saquon. That's the
Henry.
6.
Yeah.
That's the 6.
He's top 7.
Kyron.
Nah, give me HN.
No, I'm just saying. See the table.
Blake Curran is
sleep.
better.
Be dead ass. He's so mid.
I think
He's
Blake Corum's
so
pretty
mid.
good.
Blake Curran has been by far like more explosive than him this year.
Corum-
No, he
Corum's been
has
good.
not.
Yes, he has. Especially
What are
since
you
he's gotten
talking
touches.
about?
Yes. Blake,
Yo, are you being serious?
I know, dude.
this is Blake Coram's backfield next year.
Oh my! No, it's not. They just
Yes.
signed
I
Kyron.
said they extended him.
They extended him, but still, Blake Corum he looks really good right now.
I mean, they're showing they're willing to do a 50-50
Yeah.
split. Corum is good.
like right now, it's a 50-50 split. Next year, I mean, Corum could take over the backfield.
I don't think he'll ever fully take over and be a workhorse.
It'll always, but like the trend now is 50-50 split.
Yeah.
So
They took second round, third round pick. Was he? What was
yeah,
he?
that's at most gonna stay the same or be an uptick for Corum. I think Corum has been more explosive. I don't know if the numbers back it up, but
Let's see.
just from what I've seen, I feel like he's been more explosive this year.
I have the numbers up.
Last 2 games, he's been good. I'll give it to him. He's also gone up against 2 of the worst rush defenses in football. Nevertheless, shout out to him.
Corum is averaging
He
5.5
is.
a carry.
He
Kyron's
is.
averaging 5. Which that's both elite. Success rate. Kyron's at 65%. Blake's at 57%.
Kyron's better than him. It's not a conversation.
Oh no, you just made it seem like Corum was whack. I think Corum is good.
I'll be honest. It's because I'm a Kyron, truther. I'm just like I don't want to see Corum on the field.
He gets on the field a good amount
He
too.
does.
And they're like 22 and 23. They're like the
No,
same numbers.
he's
That always
heating
piss
up
me
now.
off.
He is.
He's
Last
heating
2
up.
games, he's been great, but it's against 2 of the worst rush defense in football.
Let's look at the breakaway run percentage. Blake Corum is number 10 at 33.3%. The top 10, number 1 is Gibbs, 2 is HN, 3 is Taylor, 4 is Hampton, 5 is Bree, 6 is K9, 7 is Henry, 8 is Henderson, 9 is J.K. Dobbins, 10 is Corum at 33.3%. And Kyron, maybe I'm missing his name or he's just at the bottom. Kyron is at 13.9%. He's 46th.
He doesn't get that many carries, so I can understand skewing that, or excuse it, I should say,
Yeah, that's a possibility.
because Travion's there, and
But this year, runs of 15 plus yards, Blake Corum has 8 and Kyron Williams has 6. So 8 15 plus yard runs in a lower sample size. He has more breakaway potential than Kyron, but Kyron's a solid back.
They complement each other nice.
They do. They do.
At worst, this is going to be a 50-50 split moving forward.
I can't believe this game. No. I don't need 50-50. I don't need it at all, actually.
You need like 70-30.
People that have been holding Blake Corum are happy now.
Listen, shout out to him. Michigan legend.
Well, you're back in the
Legend.
shotgun. Okay.
Don't need that. I wish he would have went to any other team.
Shotgun.
Back. I just
When he got drafted to the Rams, I actually cried. I cried.
I hate screens.
I was
He
devastated.
didn't. His rookie year though, he didn't do much.
He did.
He hasn't done anything for the. Was he a rookie last year? Or?
last year.
Yes,
He really hasn't done much outside of now. Because
I
even
know,
early
but
in
I
the season.
knew inevitably that he would bleed in.
Yeah.
Corum was too good in college to come into the pros and be dog shit.
I think with him it was just a playbook, but now I feel like he got it.
He figured it out. He did. He had a great game yesterday.
Now I think you feel comfortable starting both. Like if you have either one in fantasy, like
Yeah.
Blake Corum is trending towards that like David Montgomery type back where
He's strong.
you
just these last 2
it's a
weeks they've kind
solid
of just
flex.
been blowing teams out. So it's I guess they lost against the Panthers. To be fair,
Why doesn't
Last
Saquon like to lower his shoulder and run into a defender?
Mm.
Like, it's not like Saquon isn't one of the strongest running backs this game's ever seen, right? I'm
know,
nuts
man.
for me to just think, yo, lower the shoulder, go.
Sometimes it works. He does it in open field. Like if it's
Can
him
this
in
guy
one-on-one.
just not think about hitting a home run every time?
Big play here. 3rd and 6.
Shotgun. Here we go.
7.4. Give me a kiss, Saquon.
They just need 5 yards and tush push.
Okay.
Nah, we're too deep, bro.
I mean, what a stat line.
That shit is terrible.
I'm going to vomit.
Oh my God, this doesn't feel good.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, that wasn't a horrible pass. Good
No,
defense.
that was close.
That was scary.
Oh my God.
That wasn't a horrible pass.
That
I
was
just thought
aggressive.
Yeah.
That was.
Aggressive.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
His just pocket presence is just, it's frightening. You just feel like every time you're just going to get fucking hit and fumbled.
That's the man right there, Tuli Tuipulotu.
Anything open underneath?
No. I
He
hate
did have
zone
AJ.
defenses, bro.
AJ was open for a while.
Man up
Yeah.
like
He
a
just
man.
had
But
to-
he got open while Hurts was
Yeah.
running, I'm assuming. And he saw it too late.
Great
Hand
defense
on
by
it.
2-6, man.
Braden Mann, give me a good punt here.
Oh, that motherfucker deep.
And dog
It's
shit
out of
punt.
bounds.
You hate to see it.
Yuck.
Have you seen that refs just guess where the ball goes out?
Really?
When it's like out of bounds, like completely out?
No way.
They just guess.
I don't blame them.
I don't know how you would tell.
We're seeing the game-winning drive from Hurts or Herbert. It's one of the two.
Yep.
Honestly, we could see interceptions on both times.
I would not be mad at just a field goal here.
What do you not need?
Well, I need the Eagles defense to not sell.
Okay. So you need like sacks and all that shit.
And I also need the Chargers to win $140.
Okay.
Damn, I don't want to say like I don't want you to win money. But
Because
gotta
we're
go
not
with-
I
rooting
put
for
in
you, brother.
I put in 3 predictions. I put the Texans to win, the Jaguars to win, and the Chargers to win. So 3 straight upsets, $10 for 134.
Shout out to your buddy.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I think I might be cooked if the Chargers kick a field goal, I'm up 120 to 118.
Mhm.
I don't know how much a field goal is worth, like how much I would drop.
We're going super close.
Herbert's impression on 72% of his dropbacks.
Oh my god.
I don't I keep him coming.
It's awesome.
He's been able to evade. Some
As
of
long
them.
as he stays healthy, bro.
the
The
ones where he
record
runs
is
up the
the
middle, he
record's
needs to stop.
71.4%.
So he's over the record right now.
Right now, he's
This shit's not going to stop. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Oh my god.
Keep him coming.
Yeah, bro. There's no quarterback in a worse offensive line situation right now.
Yeah, God bless.
That corner is so funny. Like, why do we have a globe?
What, dude, is that globe always been there?
No.
Nah, this shit
This
is
is
good.
brand new.
It's always been
I
in the
saw that
corner
earlier.
of the room, but outside the frame.
Like, shout out to the bobbleheads. Those are like a pick-a-side staple. The Joe Namath trophy.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Chester
statue.
staple here.
And then now,
Legend.
just a globe.
It's funny, Joel, why didn't you put anything else here?
Because my mom did it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Does
I
she
didn't-
still
Nice
think you're a
touch.
Jets fan?
Huh?
She still thinks you're a Jets fan?
No, I was just there. She knows I'm a Packers fan now.
Type shit.
Yeah. But she be telling me just, be for everybody. So, got no ill will towards the Jets.
Nah, I
The
can't
building
believe
something
everybody.
special, especially with those Colts first round picks.
Yeah, love that.
And they
And,
could-
the
they could,
Cowboys. Cowboys missed the playoffs
Yeah.
this year. Woo.
They
Told you,
have
bro.
3 firsts next year, right? The Jets.
3 first next year. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the Cowboys second this year.
Don't fuck it up.
I hope not.
I'm
Don't
rooting for
fuck
the
it up.
Jets to be successful, bro.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I just don't see a scenario where the Jets shouldn't be aggressive
Listen,
to trade
man.
up for Fernando.
It seems like the Browns maybe found a quarterback. The Saints maybe found a quarterback. So it's really like us and the Raiders are like the only teams at the top that could be drafting one.
It's
Ooh,
Fernando
does the Colts
Mendoza or
trade for
nothing.
Geno Smith?
Maybe.
Right now, I mean, they can't.
Like, no, in off season.
No.
I think anything's on the table. Because they don't have, obviously, they don't have their first round picks. You
Yeah.
don't want to give up draft capital because you need that to fill out the roster.
fact,
So
that's a fact.
what quarterback can you
Damn,
trade
man.
for?
I mean, you
a
probably
day three
got
pick
you
or-
probably got to send much for Geno.
No.
No, and especially after they just paid him.
Yeah. I'm sure they want to still be competitive though.
The Raiders?
No, the Colts.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. You have no first-round pick. You're being aggressive.
And I feel like Kyler would cost just not maybe not a little
You
too
know,
much.
it's also
but
underrated and not
Take
spoken
his
about.
contract.
The Rams have the
They're
Falcons pick.
Yeah. It's going to be a top 10 pick.
Drake London's going to play.
that shit is nuts.
I
Was-
think about that now. Drake London needs to play.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Dude, he needs to. Oh, my God.
You can't fucking get him.
But he needs to chill.
You trying to win the game? I respect that.
I
shit.
get it, too. I do
I'm getting-
respect
I'm
it,
getting
too.
so
But, bro,
aggravated.
you're
We
the
can't get him, bro.
franchise.
He keeps.
I don't know.
He's not even fast, bro. He
Yeah.
keeps getting past.
He is kind of fast.
Look how slow he's moving.
I don't
bro.
think he's slow. I don't.
He's not slow.
Nah, this shit is
He's
slow
not fucking. Yeah, he's not Lamar Jackson, but he can move a little bit. He's strong more than
He's
anything.
strong.
he might be-
Bro, that's slow.
He's breaking arm tackles.
He might be faster than Lamar right now.
He's 6'6". That's what it is. Strong as fuck, bro.
Yeah, big dude. 3rd and 7. That's a huge down right here.
Big stop.
3rd
Come
and
on.
7.
Get him off the field.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Keep him contained.
Oh yeah.
Get him. Let's go.
Oh!
Let's go.
Is that Jordan?
Yeah.
Big Jordan. Let's fucking go.
That's a huge
this
play.
defense.
7
I love
sacks.
you niggas.
Jesus Christ.
I need y'all to know that. From
Well,
the
he's got
bottom
it.
of my heart.
Did he get pressured
I
all 3
loved-
downs? The first down, what did they do? They run the ball
They
first. I
ran
don't
and
remember.
it got
So
stuffed.
back to back though.
Does
Total
that
pressure,
count as-
pressure.
Does that count as a pressure or sack automatically?
Nah, he had some
Because
time.
this
That's a good
didn't look
question,
like
actually,
a.
yeah. I don't know.
Trying to
You know what I
ran.
mean?
Yeah. I don't know how a pressure is defined.
What would you say, Joel?
Oh yeah, we
Coverage
jam
sack.
these pussies
Coverage
up.
sack?
Look at this
Yeah.
shit. Little ass boys.
But
they
does that
run
turn
to each
into
other?
Sweet asses.
a pressure?
I don't think
So
so.
not all sacks are pressures.
I don't think so.
No, I think.
Interesting.
Well, it
That makes
depends.
sense.
It depends
If you
on
get out
how
the pocket
fast
like
The
they
that-
run.
Texans don't
a
send
great
a
punt.
lot of pressure. Like they don't blitz
Well,
a ton.
they don't have to.
Speaking of, did you guys see that Myles Garrett had the
Great,
lowest win
let's go.
percentage on pass rushes that he's had in his
What?
career
Really?
against the Titans?
Well, they did let
Was that
fucking
fake or what?
30
Because he had a
points.
sack.
You only had 1 sack though.
Yeah.
Hey.
5.
Hey, okay, Jalen, what do you have?
It's right here, but bro,
3
no,
minutes.
it's not Jalen.
Look,
It's not
no,
Jalen.
it's
Run
every-
the
no.
football.
Saquon,
Run
give
the
it to the
football.
GOAT.
Yes, I need everything. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, Jalen, AJ,
Bro, you know he's got us.
Smitty,
Can you not put it on
Saquon.
Jalen? Like, it's
No,
not
that's why
just
I said
Jalen's fault.
Jalen, Smitty,
Stop
AJ.
saying Jalen.
Say no. He
Talk
threw
to
two
AJ.
interceptions.
Talk and
I
AJ
said
was
two.
blame.
You notice I said two.
My
I
bad.
cut
Pretty
one.
pretty clearly, the Eagles are about to win this game.
Don't clear nothing. Don't say no. Because at this point, we should have 30 right now.
It's pretty clear.
All right, here we
The
go.
Chargers can't move
This is
the
the
ball.
best your offense has looked in weeks.
You're at midfield.
It's horrendous.
it's just 5 turnovers.
All right, here we go.
You
The
get
fumble
2
loss
first downs,
is
it's over.
good. Yeah, 2 first downs is over.
Under center, we love this.
And
Don't love that.
1
0
yard.
yards. Okay.
Yeah, like that doesn't work, but we're gonna keep doing it, because we're stubborn.
Yeah. Well, listen. At least you get under center. And then a little play action here. Maybe get Jalen on a boot. Just something easy.
2nd and 11, man.
do we want to finish the show, guys, or what?
What do we got?
Isn't
I mean,
this,
could wrap it up or we talk basketball?
Well, we could wrap it up.
isn't this the
I've been
show?
waiting to see what you guys are gonna say.
It's the show right here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. 3 minutes left. Keep the camera on, bro. We watching the game, bro. Here we go. Come on, 2 minutes. This is do or die.
This is 1 seat on the line, man.
1 seat on the
They told me
line.
1%.
They told you 1%, man.
Crazy.
Here we go.
Next first down, game probably
Pressure.
over.
Okay. Oh,
Let's
yes!
go! Let's
yes! Yes, AJ. Thank you, AJ. We needed it because that route was ass.
didn't need that.
We needed that. We needed that. Here we go. I didn't need you to step out of bounds.
Yeah, it could
but
have stayed in.
it-
But
it-
listen,
it's all right. Listen,
Beggars can't be
got the
choosers.
first down.
Yeah,
we got the
no,
first
just give me
down.
the first down.
Let's do it. Thank you, because I knew that route was coming. Oh.
Yeah, one more first down. It's basically GG's.
Hey.
Broken tackle.
Get off me,
Get off,
pussy.
little ass boy.
Oh my goodness. Yes. All right, here we go. We're running the ball. First down. They know it's coming. We all know it's coming.
Goddamn.
He had to redeem
When
himself.
he's on. He's on.
No,
man.
he's on. He's a dog. We are running the ball.
Yeah, ideally get a little more than first down.
We're running the ball.
Range.
Go left. Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
He caught. Oh, I thought he.
Jalen.
It's a terrible throw.
You need that. We're in a tight race.
All right, 2nd and 10. Jalen.
You need that.
Bro, I really need Dallas Goedert to not have a catch. And Tyler's
How much
over here
you up
rooting.
by?
I'm up by 2. 1 catch and 10 yards loses me this.
Screaming. All right, man.
Please, anybody but Goddard.
Oh man, that throw was there too.
Yeah, no,
fucking
dude, we
open.
need that, Ty.
He was open.
butt naked. Here we go. Middle
What
of
I
the field.
really need's a pick. I need a pick right now.
Pick.
I need a pick.
What the hell, man?
Or a fumble from anybody else. I need the defense to I need them to sell.
Middle of the field. AJ fucking Brown. Middle of the field. AJ
Let's
fucking
go.
Brown.
Let's go.
Hey, yeah, talk your shit, nigga. AJ Brown, nigga. Fuck wrong with him. Fuck wrong with him. AJ. Hey, who is this? Who is that nigga? They don't even Steve Tareeb? Fuck that nigga. AJ, let's go. Little ass boy. Waste time. We do this. Jake, I believe in you. Let's do it. Come
It's
on.
over.
Let's do it. Philly, please. Don't hurt me.
Ladd McConkey sucks,
Fucking
bro.
QM. Welcome to Guantanamo Bay.
Ladd McConkey's the
Another
most
one.
overrated piece of shit there ever was, bro.
Another victim, Dem.
I'm fuming.
Another victim.
Did y'all see that Derrick Queen had 33 points, 10
Yeah, I did
rebounds,
see
and 10
that. He
assists?
fucking
Bro, he's
fried
been
them.
hooping. Yo, and also,
Bro, trade time.
Jeremiah Fears has also been hooping.
When I talk, I talk.
I've been here.
They say he fell off, man.
You said it.
You literally
I say
said
he
it.
lost a quarter step.
It be you. They be you.
Somebody said Pickens was better than him.
Whoa.
Not me. You used to be an AJ fan.
Ever since they said,
I've always
yo,
been an AJ fan.
You fell off.
ever since they said Pickens was better, him and CD have turned up. They
You
said
sat,
we heard the
you
noise.
sat AJ Brown this week against
Jesus
me.
Christ.
I did.
Jesus Christ. Oh no, guys, we're running and it's
See what I'm saying? Run through them. Right through.
Those 4 people there.
You're a grown ass man.
Against 4 grown men.
Saquon.
Khalil Mack.
Barkley. Thank you.
I wonder what the Eagles do here. If they're going to try to pass
We
and
have
get
to
aggressive
pass. Please.
or
You've done it all
Second
game.
have
down.
them use up their timeouts.
You've done the aggressive shit all game. Do not change who you are now. We already have 4 turnovers.
It's
Just
gotta
do
be,
it.
It's got to be similar to the shit they just missed to Goddard. Something quick. If it's not there, Hurts could just scramble and not take a sack.
No, I still can't get over the fact
Not
that it's
complete.
really a 72% pressure rate, though.
Yeah.
It might be higher.
He has 7 sacks.
We should have more.
It's
bro.
actually embarrassing that
should
it's
be
gotten
double digits.
it's gotten this bad.
Actually, Herbert is the reason it's not like 14 sacks, bro.
Yeah, for real. Most quarterbacks, yeah. It's Kirk Cousins back there. It's
Oh
18
my God.
sacks tonight.
He would have got hurt. He got injured, bro. We didn't even get the 2-minute warning yet, bro.
Yeah, you got to get something quick.
They called the timeout.
You got to pass.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want it incomplete.
Right there.
Shot to AJ, just one-on-one.
Oh. AJ!
Yo, he's dead ass butt. He's
It was there.
butt.
It was there.
Catch the ball,
was there.
man.
It was there.
AJ.
It was there. It's right there. AJ, it's right. It's in the bucket.
my God.
He's a bum, bro.
It's in the bucket. I'm not mad at you, Hurts. It's in the bucket.
That's a dive.
That's a dot. It's right. That's right. That's exactly where you want it to
literal
be.
perfect pass.
Like, that's good defense. Wow.
is it good defense or AJ Brown just isn't?
Both.
I'm mad.
Look, yeah.
You see, look, he just showed in his head. He knows AJ Brown's a bum.
I ain't gonna lie. Do it again.
Call timeout.
Do it again.
Jalen Hurts.
They're gonna send the house.
He did his
Do it
job.
again.
That's all I'm gonna say.
They're
He could
gonna-
throw a pick right now. He did his
Whoa,
job.
whoa,
I'm just saying he did his job.
Whoa.
Pick right now.
It's
no.
over. No.
He just threw a touchdown.
Dels,
Yeah.
they're gonna send the house again. Do it again.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Do
I
it
don't hate
again.
it. He had him.
He gets paid what?
Put my phone in the charger, please.
Bro, he gets paid what? Do
30,
it again.
30 M's probably.
Bro, do something. I don't need nothing weak. I don't need nothing weak, bro. I don't want 3 points.
Screen pass, Saquon incoming.
I'd fucking vomit. I want the whole load, bro.
Okay.
I want everything.
Are they gonna even give AJ another one-on-one chance? Or they just play 2 safeties? Just,
I don't
That'd
want
be
nothing
tough.
weak. You have been aggressive all game. Don't be a pussy now.
it makes no sense to run the ball. You're only saving
It doesn't.
20 seconds.
I cannot believe how relevant.
Third and 11. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing
I
it.
hate going 5 wide.
I do.
Five wide will
Because
never
we know what's
survive with
happening.
me.
I know the play that's coming.
Yeah. I just
Saquon
like,
Barkley
A slant.
fade.
It's a fucking slant.
At least have.
I have
someone for
I think they're gonna
protection.
drop back out of this. Oh, they're sending the house.
Oh,
Yeah. Need to drop it.
This guy's better than AJ Brown.
I don't even care if
He's
he dropped
better
it.
than AJ Brown.
That was a weak ass. That was a. What are we doing? What was he gonna get?
Nothing.
What, like even if he caught it, I don't even care. What was he gonna get?
Yeah, that wasn't a
Few
good
yards,
design.
make
That
it-
was
You know
a
what
good
I
call.
understand?
Go to the
What
2-minute
I understand is your defense has been clamping.
But no, bro, it's still Justin Herbert, bro.
If this game goes to OT,
then what if
bro,
he
I'm gonna be
fucking
mad.
misses?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Jake. How long is this? This is probably like
that was
40,
48.
43.
He missed the.
maybe?
That's
He
at
made
48.
the 50
Yeah,
yarder.
this one.
This is 44.
43.
Nice.
Oh, 44.
Come on, Jake.
Come on, Jake.
You got this, right, bro?
All right.
Oh, right down the
All
clock.
right. All right.
Nice.
All right. They have one timeout left.
2:16, Justin Herbo. What's he got in him, man?
Be aggressive.
You need them to drive down the field and kick field goal minimum. Yeah, lad. Need lad. A lad 50-yard catch. No more. 50 yards, no touchdown, no nothing. That's it. That's all we need. Fantasy football runs the world. Yes, it does. Bro, no way.
Justin Herbert, man. They say you can't do it.
We'd be upset right now. if
Those
the,
numbers
bro, they
are
have
lying.
Butterfingers,
Jalen
bro.
Hurts had a good game. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say.
Yuck.
Carson's rude. He said, if you don't have Hurts top 32, I can't throw a ball with you.
Shit.
Oh, heavens.
Top 32
This hasn't
fake
been
nuts.
it hasn't been all his fault. Second half for sure. The first half I wanted to throw up. I was losing my mind. I said this is the worst he's ever looked.
Yeah, this guy was being disrespectful.
I was
Bro,
like,
he threw an interception and fumbled in the same play. Like that shit is just not
first time
happening.
since the merger, my
Yeah,
brother.
bro, that shit just doesn't happen, bro. What if he fumbles? Oh,
Oh, I thought I was getting
I
ripped.
ain't gonna lie, I need it. I need it.
We need Lad.
Fuck lad.
Fuck.
He's in QB, bro. It's over.
SoFi
bro.
Stadium looks crazy. Is it as nice as it looks on TV?
Yeah, when you walk through
That shit looks different.
to get to your seat, it's
That's
basically
probably
an
a lot
open
of
view.
walking, right?
And it is, but it's not actually that bad. They have a lot of escalators
okay,
there
okay,
to make it easier. It feels like you're walking on like $1 million.
Fucking fire.
Like
bro.
the architecture there is beautiful.
Here we go. Gotta have it moment.
Gotta have it moment. 2-11, one timeout. You only need 30-ish yards. They got the dicker kicker.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh
okay,
my.
okay. All right.
Lad's a bum.
Downs. 3 more downs.
Three more.
Three more.
That's all it takes.
It's work in progress.
All
Let's
it
get a
takes.
sack here.
I'm with it.
Let's get a sack here.
I won't be
Why
opposed.
not? Remember when he said Jalen Carter hurt? What are we gonna do? We fucked this thing up, bro. Let's get a sack here. Let's get a sack
It's
here.
embarrassing how bad the Chargers offensive line is.
Should have known, brother. Should have
Yeah,
known.
I mean, they are down, a few starting guys.
Hey,
They might have the 3 interior starters playing.
Is Becton playing?
I know Pipkins.
If
went
he's
out.
not, definitely Garrett Bradbury and
I think that's better.
Zion Johnson.
Oh, big play, Herbert. Incomplete.
I'm gonna be honest.
Saku.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Don't mention 15 in the same conversation.
Hey, Tyler, that's white on white crime. That's white on white crime right
That was
there.
good D.
That's good D. We here. We're here. We're here.
That's good D, man. I don't know.
I know. That was 2 more. That was 2 more.
Can't be too mad at
Hey,
you. That's-
nobody told them to have a white boy as their number 1. Shit, like I don't know what to tell you. Let's do it. Hey,
3rd and 10.
fans,
They haven't been able to get a
if you
yard.
tuning in on the Picker side, if you made it to this far, we are currently watching the Eagles and Chargers at the end of the game, and we have a lot on the line.
This
Joel
probably won't even be in the show, bro.
Joel is playing Tyler in fantasy right now, and Joel needs Goddard. Unfortunately, he might not get it.
No, Tyler.
No,
needs
I'm
got
good
it.
now.
Oh shit, Tyler needs Goddard, and unfortunately, Tyler won't get it, which means
Oh,
Joel
yeah, no, he's
is
cooked.
gonna win.
He's cooked.
He's gonna win.
Or they scored here.
No, what he needs is the Chargers score.
You
so
need
the
him to
Eagles
score fast too.
Have to throw.
Fast. Also, Joel put a bet on the Chargers to win. Right now, he's relying on a Herbert game-winning drive. God willing.
I just need Lad McConkey for 50 yards. Is that crazy? He had
50. I mean, that would have been like a nice 30.
You need it in bunches. You wanted
It
one
was
play
right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he ain't been on shit all game. Huh?
He's a bum.
How many yards does he have on the season?
Bro, that's a good question, but I can tell you how many catches he has in this game. 1.
When was that too?
It was on that rollout boo.
Oh, facts. I love tweets like that. Just random funny tweets like that. I love tweets like that.
What the hell?
Lad has 683 on this year.
You said he was better than Smitty.
They might have the same amount
No,
of
Smitty
yards.
has like 800.
This ain't the game to prop up Smitty.
You're right, but this ain't the game to talk about lad.
Literally, I don't want to hear any of their names.
Fucking shit versus piss.
Now, Cooper
who's
DeJean has
pissed?
been locking him up.
Piss
pissed?
is
Piss
shit
probably-
is worse, right?
Yeah, so, yeah.
Okay, lad shit. Smitty's
We're
got
cool on
800.
piss.
What percent of my phone at, bro?
You're at 7.
Not good enough.
Yeah, Smitty has 3 catches for 10 yards on 7 targets, including at least 1 drop. Lad McConkey 1 catch for 12 yards on 5 targets.
They both ass.
They're shit in the bed.
Here we go. All right. Gotta have it moment.
Gotta have it.
Lad McConkey.
2 more downs.
I can't.
Honestly, I can afford a Lad McConkey touchdown right now. I can afford that.
I can't.
No, as an Eagles fan, yeah, I get
Can't.
it.
Right now,
And I'm an Eagles fan right now.
I can't stress it
So we-
enough. I don't need that.
We don't. But what if the Eagles drove down the field and scored? It'd be awesome.
That's cool too, but I don't need that anxiety right now. Like
get
I really don't.
I get it.
Look at his
Scott Van Pelt.
That was just
fucking
clean.
drip or drown.
That shit clean. Here we go. Gotta have a moment. Please. I'm begging you.
Oh, man.
We believe in Herbert, right? Okay, he's absolutely bitched off the line.
Yes! Nothing happened.
Oh!
Wow.
That's a bailout call if I've ever seen it.
I thought he tripped.
What are we calling?
Pass interference.
Wow, that's malarkey.
Oh my god.
I said that's malarkey. Oh, wow.
QM?
On QM?
I gotta see it.
On QM?
Did he trip him?
What do we have here?
What'd he
Oh
do?
my
What'd he do?
God.
Can we? Do they have challenges?
It was the arm grab.
He let him go. He tripped on his own.
Nah, I hate that call, actually. Oh my God, he got fucking
I would
ripped.
have gave him that. I'd
Yeah,
been
that I agree with.
like,
That I agree with. All right, lad.
Damn, that sucks.
Lad got us, right? No, he doesn't. He
No.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Boom!
Oh, thank God.
No, Cooper could have easily ended his career.
Yeah, they would have.
He could have ended his career.
They'd have flagged us bad.
Without a doubt.
We did not need that. This is some bullshit, bro.
Look at Cooper. He was ready to end
Yeah.
careers. They're being kind to Herbert tonight. Like, as much as they've hit him, they're still being kind about the way that they hit him.
Well, that's the way to do it. Make sure he doesn't get extra yards, but don't hit him. You know they're going to call it.
Man's like me. Boom!
Need a big play here. Need a negative play if you're Philly.
A handoff?
Yeah, that's good.
A hand? All
Got
right.
plenty of
That's
time.
yeah, that's fine.
All right. How's it looking? Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm cooked. If they, I think I'm cooked either way. If they get a field goal or if they score a touchdown. If they score a touchdown, I'm definitely losing.
I think you're good at
Okay,
But then OT.
but
Yeah,
then
it's
yeah, they don't
overtime.
win. I don't. Ah, man, this is such a tough call for me. I'm kind of gonna be happy either way, but
Happy and sad either way.
Oh my. Keenan's grandpa ass.
Still got plenty of
This is
time.
going to be a field goal. I'm sick.
30.
This game doesn't deserve OT.
if it goes to OT, we're ending the show.
What time is it right now?
It's 11:20.
I mean, I'm going to watch this game regardless.
Here we go.
Oh my
He's
God.
open. Oh, dude, what happened to Gaston, man? Flash in the pan, or is he gonna be something?
He's gonna be something.
I mean,
Because he went on like a three week stretch where he was cooking.
guys were telling me Oronde was about to be better than Sam Laporta.
We had him as a top 5 dynasty tight end.
One thing about y'all
I mean, he's open.
He's so
He was
open.
open.
He actually couldn't be
open
more
as hell. Actually balling. What the fuck are you
sailed
doing?
it. Yeah.
Throw his dog shit.
All right, third down.
quack, quack.
Negative. We need negative play. Need a sack.
We need God.
That
They might
right
hand it
tackle
off here
was
again.
holding on for his dear life.
Probably
Why
not.
are we running lad out wide? Thank
There you
you.
Pressure. Get
Get him.
pressure. Can you spy him?
Oh my God!
First.
It's like he keeps running and you just do nothing.
To be honest.
The best offense has been fucking Justin Herbert running the damn ball.
Easily.
Like, God, you gotta put. Oh my God, dude! It's right up the middle. It's too easy.
Ah, it's close. No review?
Yeah, I think he got it.
Oh, he's offsides.
Who?
That nigga up there.
Oh,
No.
good keep. Oh my God, what a keep.
All right, this is going to overtime.
He's frying.
yeah, this is going
Yeah,
to overtime.
he's
It's
cooking,
fine.
Need to
dude.
block a kick.
Shout out to Herbert.
We can do it.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you did it.
I mean, Dicker the
this
kicker's not missing, so.
We did. That was the
Who did
Rams
the
game.
Rams game?
We did it right after that too.
You vouch my phone, please.
Yeah,
He got them into a pretty good position.
I mean, the PI
For
call
a
was
second, I
kind
thought
of
it was-
That
nonsense.
shit was bullshit, bro.
I'm taking a shot at the end zone now. I'm taking 2
He
shots.
probably should. Yeah. Wait, how many times do they have left?
They have
None.
one.
They just used their last one.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, on that play. I'm
Yeah.
taking 1 shot at the end zone.
yeah, probably just one.
But I don't know. You know, what if Herbert gets sacked?
Yeah, he's probably gonna do it quick.
You could still spike it and have 4th down, but obviously you lose yards. I don't know. You probably take 1 shot at the end zone.
Just don't let the score
They'll
7.
go from less than 50.
99 for 101.
God, dude, what the fuck? Be a shame if this becomes a miss. You know.
No, I would scream at the top of my lungs.
I think they're just gonna hand it off and spike it. That's what. This
they
is.
gave AJ the 100-yard bonus. That's nonsense. He was at 99, but they just gave him 100.
Oh, they're taking the end zone shot.
Oh shit.
They threw it away.
Okay. I needed that. I did. I
But you
needed
take
it.
one
I
more
needed
shot
it.
here.
Probably. Yeah,
You're
because it's
getting,
third
no,
one.
you're getting
Yeah.
cute now because it's if you don't get this, it's 4th down. So you can't take a sack. You're gonna run on. I would probably just take my 3.
But you would trust Herbert to just throw it away.
Yeah, true.
He got close there. That was spooky.
But I don't know, dude. You've been pressured on 75% of your dropbacks. Like, I don't.
Just run the
I don't
ball.
know if I'd get too cute. But
Or
they
just
might
throw it
do
out of
it.
bounds.
They'll probably do it just to kill 5 seconds, just to kill some time.
The worst possible play call here would be a run that gets stuffed,
Yeah.
and then they would
And
have
then
to
they
rush
take
the field
forever.
goal.
Yeah.
in and
Well,
out.
yeah, I don't think you can run the ball.
I think you got to just call hike and throw it out of bounds.
You hike it, yeah. You run backwards and you just throw it up to kill 7 seconds.
Yep. Ooh. Yep, there it is. All
Herbert
right.
can score a touchdown.
And that's going to do it for this episode of the Pick Us Out
Are we gonna see the
podcast.
kick?
Oh, should we wait for
the
it?
kick if it goes through? Who
I'm
knows?
kind of thinking that is automatic.
No, I mean, he is 99 for 101.
We're getting a block.
Man, Herbert carried.
We're getting a block
No,
right
no,
here.
elite drive.
We're getting a block right here.
Even though
This
that
is like
QM
40
penalty, I'm still
Oh my
iffy.
God. We're so not
Yeah,
getting
he's a legend.
We're getting a block.
Yo, seen the podcast?
Dicker?
Yes.
Oh, shout out.
46-yard kick is
You
definitely
ice
not
him?
a chip
Gotta
shot.
ice him. Gotta ice him.
We're getting.
Didn't ice him.
Oh, I thought he was going to get a block.
He is automatic.
Is he going to the Hall of Fame?
He could. He's automatic.
Why didn't we ice him? I don't know. We have 2 timeouts.
Because you trust Jalen with 2 timeouts, 8 seconds left.
Imagine. What if we just get a kickoff return? You smiling.
AJ's hyped because he's like, yeah, I get to step at.
Bitch, we would have won if you caught the ball.
No, quite literally. He's been the worst part of the team.
Okay, so looking right now, I'm up 121 to 118.
I lost to John in Dynasty because fucking Jalen Hurts sucks. 3 points?
Sheesh. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of Pick Us Out Podcast, episode 534. You guys can follow us on Twitter at Pick Us Out Pod, on TikTok and Instagram at Pick Us Out Podcast, and also on Facebook.
Come on.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.